Hang on just a tick. Hey, sweetie. Sorry, not the stream. The dog. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Bear with me just one moment. Right, I am flitting inconsistently between different games today. I'm in one of these weird moods where I'm not entirely sure what it is I want to play. But I figured I'd just drop into some I'd commit to something, so I was going to drop into some Silent Hunter 3 and just see where it goes from there. So I don't know, we'll be able to see what happens really. Thank you Platybearer and Scare Nightly and Claudius White and Ghost Operator, Raimi and Maggot Cake and Vince and Ski Ninja. Thank you all of you for your kindness, thank you. Right, hang on. 1 second, let me just go to the game. Switching over to Silent Hunter. Oh, what's that? You got a squeaky toy? She's got a squeaky toy. Right, hang on. Okay. Oh, no shit, I fucked it up. 1 second. Let me close that. Open. Sorry, you got to forgive me. The resolution won't be great, so I've got to sort of massage things. Wait a minute. There we go. I need to put the OBS. There we go. The OBS window should now be behind. Cool. I can see everything. Right. So welcome indeed. Before I get started, then, please know that I'm working on Divinity Bullshittery Part 2. It's the end of the 3rd week of work on that effort, and yeah, so far so good. I've managed to keyframe everything and get the video edited end to end. So what needs to happen now is quality assurance. So I need to go through the video and make the relevant fixes and that sort of, all that stuff. I'm going to do that from Monday to Friday. I'm just trying to take the weekend to recharge the mental batteries. This morning, I walked the dog, I came back. Oh, blimey. Dog's grumbling. I walked the dog, I came back, and then I started doing some cleaning around the flat, and then I've inconsistently bounced between RimWorld, Factorio, Minecraft, and now this, with no strong idea exactly which one I'm going to go for. So, yeah. So, thank you, Lunchbox. Thank you very much. Yes, Geeby, it's the same campaign. So, it's June. Sorry, is that true? That might be wrong, actually. I might have misput the title. It might be July. Sorry, I think it's July 1941. Sorry, hang on. Right, so welcome to the Second World War, the continuation of our playthrough in the Battle of the Atlantic. For those who aren't overtly familiar, the Battle of the Atlantic was the tonnage war, the logistics fight where Great Britain was doing its best to stay in the fight against the German war machine, who tried to strangle it into submission by targeting merchant shipping. Early on in the war, it was fairly assumed that Great Britain was doomed, that there was no way a nation so reliant on imports could possibly stand against the German war machine if it could be cut off from the sea. So it was a death struggle between the Royal Navy and the Free French and the Free Poles against, the U-boat menace, as it were. This game, Silent Hunter 3, principally its expansion pack, the Grey Wolves expansion, which is very good, puts you in the shoes of a U-boat commander, so the crew who are trying to target the merchant vessels coming in from the Empire and the allies of Great Britain in order to try and keep it in the fight. On that front, Britain did not stand alone. A principal and key player in all of this, a key ally who is not yet willing to fight in 1941 but is gradually getting there, is the United States of America, who was fronting the material cost whilst Britain was fronting the blood cost, the two of them working together to try and keep democracy alive all throughout the 1940s. Thank you, Tribal, Zrupa, and Shriteen, and Coda Hack, thank you. Right, now, switching over to the game, welcome indeed to U-boat. Again, apologies for the big black bars on either side. What's our U-boat again? I'm going to have to relearn all the controls and stuff. Weapons manager, which U-boat are we? Chief engineer. There's an overlay, isn't there? 1 second, let's just get inside the vessel. Gentlemen. Right. 1 second. Mission objectives. So we're on a patrol in the Atlantic. So we are U-48. I think as a little Easter egg, U-48 was actually, statistically speaking, the luckiest U-boat, sinking by far the most enemy ships. And I think it actually survived the war. So I think that's just a small nod. Yeah. Thank you, Senix and Burninator. Thank you very much. So, welcome to the North Atlantic. On the previous patrol, we've actually stopped to resupply at a friendly ship, a friendly tanker that was just off the coast up here, surrounded by icebergs. And we've now got a full complement of torpedoes resuming the hunt for Allied shipping. Now, important events in the Second World War. So here is Britain. The U-boat the U-boats are continuing to try and attack Allied shipping as it comes in. Here is an overview of incoming shipping routes, and we are currently... Where are we? Sorry. We are currently here. So there's Greenland. So we're not far off the coast. So I'm hoping to intercept... So Halifax to Liverpool. So Halifax is in Canada, isn't it? Yeah. So, well, we might get some New York shipping. So American shipping. Okay. So, at this point in the war, things are actually taking a bit of a turn. So Great Britain has had the shit kicked out of it. So in the 1940s there was the Battle of Britain, where the Luftwaffe were dueling against the RAF to try and control the skies. The Luftwaffe failed in that regard, to everyone's surprise. Then the U-boats started to strangle in, and eventually the Kriegsmarine that started bringing in more and more forces, eventually with the Hood battling against the Bismarck, with the Hood being destroyed, so the enormous battleship, the Bismarck. But just the month before last, 1941, the Bismarck was destroyed. Again, no one is expecting this in 1941. Everyone thinks that Britain is doomed. So America in particular are now starting to reassess their position. They're starting to think that Britain might actually have a chance. The administration of America is completely on the side of Britain, but now the populace are starting to turn. It won't be until, well, the events in Pearl Harbor that things will really take the swing. But my point, the point that I'm trying to get to is that the pendulum is starting to swing against Germany now, as the previously neutral nations are realizing that Britain may actually have a chance here. Thank you, Twiggy, and no drama. And Burninator, Phoenix, and Tribal. Thank you, all of you. U-48 was decommissioned in 1943, says Lahuga. Yes, I think it was scuttled and then recovered. Is that true? At the end of the war? Thank you, Argo and Ojin, and Detective North. Right, hang on. So, where are we exactly? So, we're at grid AJ61. Now I've got some markers that I made previously. I'm guessing this is the probable course of a convoy. What was our last radio communique? Radio reports. No radio messages received. I'm gonna have to relearn the buttons again, aren't I? Hang on. Crew, mission objectives, briefing orders, departure point. So that was the ship that we came... Yeah, and afterwards returned to St. Nazaire. Thank you, Comrade Joseph, and Blatant Dano. Thank you. Alright. Do we have a specific patrol point? No, we don't. Well, I think we finished our patrol last time, didn't we? Okay. I need to find... Where's my radio operator? Stand by. I go down here. Woo! I'm drunk. And I'm in bed. Hang on. Let's get up. Stop getting in bed. There we go. Right, so you're my sonar operator. Okay, I think your name is Herman. Right. Do we have any reports at all? Send contact report, send patrol report. No. There was a report. Do I just scroll up on this list? Those are navigation orders that I've been giving. Okay. Hi there, Harry. ZF Harry's in the chat, everyone. Okay, well, we're making 15 knots on the surface. The weather's fairly good. Maybe I should submerge the boat and see if we can hear anything with the hydrophones. We are 5 kilometers from a potential convoy position. Oh, the weather looks like it's turning. Okay. Right. What's my weapon complement right now? Weapons officer? Nice. So I've got all torpedoes. Yes, we've just been resupplied, haven't we? Alright. What have I got loaded here? These are electrics and these are gas, is that correct? So the whites are gas. Yeah, so the electrics only have a 5 kilometer range. The gas have a 12.5 kilometer range. Okay. But obviously the electrics are much harder to... they're much stealthier because they don't leave a huge trail of bubbles behind them. Alright. So, let's bring the boat down under... keep going for now. Keep going for now. 1 second. Sort of... No, it's not what I wanted. It's the ruler. So 5 kilometers... Okay. So presumably, yeah, I think we've got like an 18 kilometer range on our hydrophone, so long as things are nice and quiet. Okay. Hi there, Robin. Welcome indeed. Why did I stop in the first place? Back in July? Nah, I just got bored. I can't play the same game again and again all the time. I need variety. Actually, looking at it, visibility is pretty piss poor, isn't it? Thank you, Excella. Thank you for doing that, Excella, for the 59 months. And McKee. Thank you, McKee. Thank you sincerely, folks. Thank you. Right. Anyway, sorry, how's the... I'm waffling. Do you mind? How's the chat? Are you all okay? How's everyone's Saturday? Thank you for clone and feedback. Thank you. Haynes is good. Good. Not at the hospital good. As in, you're not at the hospital and that's good? Is that my case? Hope you're okay. Thank you, feedback. Thank you very much, feedback. The Hitman was rough for a bit, but feeling better now. Good to hear it. Okay. Also hope you're very well, Harry. Can I get the game to play in the higher aspect ratio? I did try Faded, but for reasons that I could not ascertain, the game would continually crash. Unfortunately, this is the best that I could get it to run in a stable capacity. So, sorry, you're just going to have to get used to it, I'm afraid. I don't know why, I couldn't tell you. I tried for a few days to try and stop it, but it just would not work. And it was either play it like this or, you know, do something else. Thank you, Lechuga Master. Thank you very much, Lechuga. Right, stand by. So we're 3 kilometers from the plotted point. Let's go down to periscope depth, please.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
Okay. Thank you, Hupper00. In fact, new depth, belay that, take us down to about 25 meters. Take us down to about 1/3 speed.
Ahead 1/3.
So again, apology, sorry to those that have heard this before. For those who are just who are not familiar.
Closing. Bearing 7, long range.
Hold up. Ooh, we found the convoy. Okay. These are sound contacts with the hydrophone, underwater microphone. About 16 kilometers, 12 kilometers with the closest, already on the edge of torpedo range. Okay. Bring us back up to periscope depth.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
And rig us for silent running.
Closing. Bearing 7, long range.
Nice and quiet.
Current depth 20. Yes, sir. Rig for silent running.
So, if you don't know what a U-boat is, it's effectively an attack surface boat. It's designed to stay on the surface for most of the time until it needs to engage and attack, at which point it will go underwater slightly. They are not true submarines. Submarines spend most of their time under the water and only surface when they really need to. U-boats are the total opposite. So they are fast-moving surface vessels most of the time. Thank you, Lux. Thank you very much, Lux. Right. Give me the observation periscope. Are they within range to see yet? Stand by. Not the attack periscope. Is this the observation one? There we go. So slightly smaller than the attack periscope.
Contact merchant closing bearing 83 long range. Contact merchant closing bearing 99 long range.
Bearing 99, stand by. Too hard to see right now. The boat is surfacing, there's a lot of chop going on. So we're moving at 2 knots,
Yes,
bring
sir.
us up to 1/3.
Ahead 1/3.
So, the convoy will have numerous corvette and destroyer escorts. Last month,
Merchant closing bearing
the president
99
of the United States decreed that merchant ships would be protected by US destroyers. This has never happened before. So, American ships may be among the convoy. We need to be careful. America is not in the war and we do not want to provoke them further. Okay.
Contact merchant closing bearing 82 long range.
Okay, medium speed and closing, bearing 101. No, Pearl Harbor has not happened yet. When is Pearl Harbor? 1 second. So this is 1941. Pearl Harbor happens soon. So, here we go. On December the 7th, Japan launches an attack against the military installation of Pearl Harbor.
Contact merchant closing bearing 81 long range.
Okay.
Contact merchant closing bearing 88 long
So
range.
it's still we're still in. Sorry, what is the exact date? It's currently June. Oh no, we are in June. My mistake. June 23rd. Okay. Thank you, Lukes and Hypers. Thank you very much. All right.
Contact merchant closing bearing 78 long range.
So, we're skulking ahead of the convoy. Now, what I think I should do is we should probably turn the U-boat to face... I don't want to get in the path of the destroyer. So what has happened is that the British have given certain pieces of technology over to the Americans. Things like radar.
Contact
We've
merchant
sent over some
closing bearing
experts to
7
try and
long
teach
range.
their military how it
Yes,
works,
sir.
and they're currently
Ahead 1/3.
trying to make it a standardized asset of their navy and their army. So, in addition, an early form of sonar has been given to them. They're still working it. They're still working it out, though. So, yeah, the operators aboard their destroyers, I'm hoping they are American, because then their experience with it will be lessened. If they're British, though, and then they've been using sonar for a while. I would Vulture, but the English voice acting has a bit of a meme in the form of one sailor that we called Carl, pictured here, who keeps screaming "woo" whenever we hit something. So, I switched to the German voices for the sake of authenticity, and unfortunately there is no wooing. Just lots of sound bites from Das Boot.
Long range. Contact merchant closing bearing 72
You'll hear Carl in a minute, hopefully, if all goes well. Okay. So keep moving steadily ahead.
Contact merchant closing bearing 61 long
Where
range.
exactly is their path? So let's start putting some markers. Stand by. So in a moment we'll put down some additional markers and try and determine exactly where they are. Keep the
Yes, sir.
speed down.
Ahead 1/3.
Contact merchant closing bearing 70 long range.
New marker. Unclear, unclear. That might be the destroyer. Stand by, then drawing a line between them. roughly that, maybe? That's the outer edge of the convoy, so the closer edge is probably going to be easily within attack range, probably like around about here. Okay. I believe so, Cabas 1. In fact, pretty soon, when America enters the war, we're going to enter a sort of second happy time. So the Americans will not be prepared for U-boat warfare. And as a result, I plan to go to the coast, off the coast of, the east coast of America, to start attacking American merchant shipping. Where they should be, as far as I know, pretty relaxed, way too relaxed. In fact, historically speaking, the U-boat commanders were saying it was incredible. They could just spot ships by silhouetting them against the city lights. Apparently America wasn't even implementing blackout procedures. So they could just pick out all the ships by silhouetting them. Okay. So we're creeping in steady. Right, so we are going... This is good. So we're going to lose the light. That's going to make it much harder for them to pinpoint our exact location when shit hits the fan. Now, this could go wrong, and it did go wrong at the end of the last stream, because I managed to Well, I started challenging a Corvette, I think it was. I think it was a Flower-class Corvette, and it promptly wrecked my shit. So let's not do that again, shall we? Let's speed up the time incy-wincy a little bit. Creep forward. Thank you, not the real V. Thank you very much, not the real V. So we're creeping forward. Now, at the same time, we shouldn't, you know, go crazy and do everything we can. I mean, this is just one convoy. There will be other convoys. If we don't get this one, we'll get the next one. Just do what we can and sneak away. No visual sighting on any of them. Visibility is a bit poor. What sort of range are we talking? So 13 kilometers to the far right side. Okay, so visibility is lower than 9 kilometers. Alright. Keep skulking our way in. Okay, that's what I need to fear. See that blip over there? That's probably the destroyer, or the Corvette. Small, fast-moving vessels with anti-submarine capabilities. Thank you, Callow. Thank you very much, Callow. Speed up the time again. I think they might have turned directly east. Indeed, the convoy may have taken a hard east turn. Stay nice and patient, just keep moving this way.
Yes, sir.
At relatively slow speed.
Head 1/3.
Okay. The black lines are estimated positions based on this. If I just go over to the radio operator. So, in addition to... Piss ass, keep doing that. Sorry. It's quite hard to... There we go. So, in addition to the gentleman with the radio over here, we have a guy who's quite literally got a microphone mounted on the side of the U-boat, which is spinning when he operates this wheel. So, I think his name is Walter. So, if he listens carefully, we'll just turn it up. So, this hydrophone will let him hear the sound of propellers. There. In order to estimate their position. Different ships have very distinct sounding propellers. That's a warship. Those are merchants, slow and choppy. The warship, fast and angry. So back in the day, that's what they would do. They would go down, not super deep, they'd only go down to about periscope depth, and they'd start listening for the sound of propellers in the water, and then they would close in. The U-boats would then shadow a convoy, waiting for the cover of night, and then firing torpedoes and then sneaking away. On the other side of the fence, the destroyers trying to protect the convoys would obviously be watching for a periscope. You see them bobbing in the water. But they'd be listening with their own sets of hydrophones. Not easy, what with all the noise of the convoy. And they'd be bouncing sound off into the deep. A very primitive form of sonar, which was called ASDIC. ASDIC doesn't stand for anything. It was a code name to try and confuse spies. It's like something quartz crystal, you know. It's like, yeah, ASDIC basically. So it was late after the war. There was like an explanation. Oh yes, it stands for this. Blah blah blah. No, it doesn't. It was quite literally just a thing made intentionally obtuse to try and confuse German spies. But it was effectively a sonar. It does have a number of very major weaknesses, though. Notably depth. If the submarine goes deep... Oh, hello. I think it's... Sorry. Let me just interrupt. I see something. I've got a ship. What is that? I see something. It's a Hunt 2 class. That is a corvette, is it not? Reduce speed. Come down slow. What are we talking? Give me...
Current speed 2 knots.
Shit, I lost it. That's what we're going to be avoiding. Where'd she go? Can I up the observation periscope any higher? She was there, wasn't she? Okay. Keep moving slowly, slow and steady. Again, we shouldn't panic. If we get detected or whatever, we can back away. And the water beneath us is really deep, so we can evade their ASDIC. So yeah, one of its major weaknesses is the fact that you could only really detect U-boats in a shallow depth. And also it had a minimum range. There it is. So there was a blind spot directly around the ship. Hunt 2 class. So it is an 85 meter... Is that a full destroyer or is that a corvette? I'm not sure, but it has limited anti-submarine capabilities. I don't think it's a submarine hunter. Wonder what flag it's running. Hello? We see something. Ah, is that it? That must be it. She's coming right at us. Oh, she's really cruising straight towards us. Right, in which case,
Yes,
come
sir.
down
Current
slow.
speed 0 knots.
Turn to face her and take us down deep. Deep.
Yes, sir. New
Let's
depth,
go.
65 meters.
Go down to 65 meters. To the point where we'll hopefully, if it's running active scans with the ASDIC, we'll confuse it. It's quite close. Come down. So it's about 3.8 kilometers. So we've got about a 4 or 5 kilometer visual range. Okay, here we go. Come down nice and slow and steady. There it is. And turn the boat towards it so that our forward-facing profile is very thin. Okay, let's have a quick look. Bear with me. So as we're going down, the Hunt class destroyer. It was a class of escort destroyers of the Royal Navy, so it's British. The first vessels were ordered in early 1939, and the class saw extensive service in the Second World War, particularly on the British East Coast and the Mediterranean convoys. They were named after British fox hunts. The modern Hunt class GRP hull mine countermeasure vessels maintain the Hunt's name lineage in the Royal Navy. Okay. So, they were modelled after the 1938 escort sloop the Bittern. The Hunts posed a major design challenge They would be too short and narrow, and of insufficient range for open ocean work, being restricted to the North Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. This sacrifice was accepted to give any chance of meeting the requirements. Which requirements? Oh wow. Lots of guns. They got a lot of surface guns, holy moly. Okay.
Current depth 20.
Copy that. 20. So it's a British destroyer. Older, but still pretty dangerous. Sure, Burninator, but if you'll forgive me, I feel that the distinction is important. U-boat may indeed mean submarine, but that's not really what it means. A U-boat is very distinctly a surface attack vessel which submerges briefly. A submarine stays, as in the modern understanding, stays underwater and only surfaces in unusual circumstances, or when, in peacetime or whatever. The U-boats, just trying to, in your mind, forget what the word means. Visualize a U-boat as an attack vessel for the surface. This also means that it has major vulnerabilities. The fact that it can only stay underwater for a very short amount of time. It is not designed to be underwater all the time. In fact, it would normally surface at night in order to recharge the batteries, its electric batteries. And it ran on a normal diesel engine, like any other boat. Okay, so we're going down steadily. We're 33 meters and sinking. There we go. I say this principally for the people who may turn up and be like, what's a U-boat? So, in fact, many U-boat commanders, particularly early in the war, would not often use their torpedoes, preferring instead to chase down other vessels with the deck gun, like any normal, say, corvette or whatever. As the war progressed and anti-submarine technology advanced, that became increasingly unfeasible. Eventually, planes had the ability to, this war saw the rising dominance of the plane, something that has remained true to this day. Aircraft carriers dominate the seas now, not battleships. Okay, so slow and steady. Trouble is,
40.
can we get its exact position? Where's my standby? Sonar operator, can you give me a hydrophone operator, give me an exact track of the nearest warship.
Warship closing. Bearing 14.
14. Speed closing. Standby. 014. We might see it pass overhead.
Warship bearing 13. Closing.
We're still going down. We're on 42 meters.
Warship bearing 12. Closing.
Okay, can we go up to 1 knot?
Knots.
Keep rudder right.
Warship bearing 1. Closing.
I want it to be on bearing 0 if possible, to give it a nice thin profile here.
Warship bearing 1.
Thank you,
Closing.
Dragon Nurse Kitsune. Thank you very much, Dragon Nurse.
Warship bearing 9. Closing. Warship bearing 8. Moving away.
Copy that. It's sweeping. Hold the nose
Yes,
steady.
Sir. Rudder 1. Degrees to starboard.
Rudder amidship.
0 degrees to port. 6. Moving away.
Right.
Warship bearing 5. Closing.
I need it to go past us before we can really do anything.
Warship bearing 4. Closing.
Keep bringing the boat down. Are we leveled out? Sort of leveling out.
Warship bearing 3. Closing.
Keep going down.
Yes, sir. New depth 7 meters.
Yes, indeed they would. U-boat crews would have to spend a long time in silence. Genuinely, the hydrophones could pick up the sound of machines, voices. You know, you had to be. It was a very stressful, very psychological, well, extremely stressful posting.
Warship bearing forward, closing.
Okay.
Warship bearing 5, closing.
Trouble is, we're not going down much very quickly because we're only moving at 1 knot.
Warship bearing 6, closing.
So it's currently sweeping. Give me the.
Warship bearing 7, closing.
We might be able to see its bow silhouetted against the surface.
Warship bearing
My observation periscope has the ability to pan up like this. I'm really worried that it's going to ping me in its passive sweep and we're going to get unlucky. It might, frankly. Just going to have a peek on the surface just out of curiosity. I would switch off the observer cam, but frankly it's good for just the stream, just to see, you know, there it is. Okay. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a nice day today. For those passing through the stream, please know that I'm working on Divinity Bullshittery Part 2. It's the end of the 3rd week. I've got the video edited, I just need to polish it. Lots of fuck-ups in there, to be honest. I had a watch through earlier, I was like, oh shit.
Warship bearing 4, moving away.
Gotta fix them. But that's nothing unusual. There's always fuck-ups.
Warship bearing 2, closing.
Okay, she's right on our nose, but some distance. Just let her move.
Warship bearing 1,
So,
closing.
is she... Hang on, where is she? Can we get the exact position? Where is this warship then, eh? Is she the front of the convoy, or like the far... What's this? Because I figured that would be the far port side of the convoy.
Warship bearing 0,
Does it
closing.
have 3? I think it might have at least 3 destroyers, maybe more.
Warship bearing 1, closing.
Awkward Chibi, we're hunting shipping in the North Atlantic. As you can see, we've found ourselves a convoy.
Warship bearing 4, closing.
Sweeping right in front of us. This makes me very nervous. We need to get deeper.
Yes, sir. New deck 9. Warship bearing 8, closing.
Slow. Take it down slow. So if we get deeper in the ocean, the there's a word for it.
Warship bearing 6,
The differences in pressure and temperature. There are different layers of ocean water, and it causes a sonar to get very confused. Blips turn into blobs. The thermocline? Thermal layer. Does anyone know exactly what it is? Like roughly where the layers are? We need to go beneath it. But that thing's going to be passively sweeping with its sonar.
Warship bearing 6, closing.
And I want to go faster than 1 knot, but not this close to an enemy
Warship bearing
sinking
4,
steadily.
closing.
So at this point in the war, that's the major weakness.
Bearing 6, moving away.
That's the major weakness of sonars. Indeed they do, DJ. I've evaded warships
Warship
before
bearing 0,
using the
moving
thermal layers in Silent Hunter 3. In the Channel, I'm fucked. I've got destroyers on my arse all the way, but in the Atlantic, I can dive deep enough to confuse them.
3, 5, 8,
Thank you,
closing.
Techno. Thank you.
Warship bearing 356. Closing. Warship bearing 354. Closing.
Hi there, amazing Tom Games. Welcome indeed, Tom. Thank you, Thulaw. Thank you very much, Thulaw.
Warship bearing 353.
Thank you.
Closing.
So he's over there right now.
Yes, sir. Rudder.
Turn the rudder slightly towards it.
Increase to port.
It's weird. I think there might be a sound bug. I can hear rushing water in front of me, like the front hold is flooding. I think that just might be a bug with the game. There's no water.
Bearing 356. Closing.
Okay, just gonna peek on the surface. There she is. Yikes!
Warship bearing
She's doing her sound
359.
sweep.
Closing.
Jesus. Oh God, don't ping me.
Warship bearing.
Oh, interesting. What does that flag indicate? Free Polish, maybe? We're gonna get pinged if we're not careful.
Warship bearing 3. Closing.
Keep going deep. Free poles.
Warship bearing 4. Closing.
I'll do that in a bit then, Grumpy.
Warship
Okay.
bearing 2. Closing.
How's Carl? Where is
Warship
Carl?
bearing 3,
What's he doing?
5, 9. Closing.
Where's Carl? Gotts, Paul, Henning,
Warship bearing
Friedrich,
3, 5,
Eugene.
4. Moving away.
Here he is. He's currently in the stern quarters, chilling. There's Carl. Good old Carl.
Warship bearing 3, 4, 9. Moving away.
Moving away. Oh, I think. Oh, we snuck past her. Either it doesn't have an ASDIC,
Warship
or
bearing 3, 4, 3. Moving away.
they're not using it often enough. We're sneaking past them. We're sneaking past them.
Warship bearing 3, 3, 7. Moving away.
Rudder amidship.
Yes, sir. Rudder 0 degrees to port.
Keep it slow and steady.
Warship bearing
Sneak
3,
right
3,
past
2.
them.
Closing.
We're on 70 meters deep right now.
Contact. Warship closing. Bearing 3, 2, 1. Long range. Warship bearing 3, 7, 6. Closing.
320. Can't quite see her bow.
Warship bearing 3, 2, 2. Closing.
It's been about 15 minutes since we had contact with the convoy. Slow and steady.
Warship bearing 3, 1, 8. Closing.
318 and closing. She's continuing her left-right sweep. Continue on bearing 0.
Warship bearing 3, 1, 6. Closing.
Alright. We can think about going for the
Warship
convoy
bearing
soon.
3, 1, 7. Closing. Warship bearing 3,
Shit,
1.
I hear its engine.
Closing.
I can hear its prop moving. There she is. That's the bow.
Warship bearing 3, 0, 3.
Damn,
Closing.
she's close.
Warship bearing 2, 7, 2. Moving away. Warship bearing 2, 4, 0. Moving away.
Normal sweep. Shh. Alright. Slow and steady, we advance towards the convoy.
Contact merchant closing bearing 3, 3, 7. Long range.
That's what we want to hear.
Contact merchant closing bearing 3, 1. Long range. Contact merchant closing bearing 4, 2. Long range.
Ahead of us, in the darkness, the convoy. Okay. So, very slowly bring us up to periscope depth.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
And I do mean fucking slow. 1 knot. Lower the observation periscope.
Contact merchant. Closing bearing 3. 7 long range. Contact merchant. Closing bearing 3. 9 long range.
The enemy destroyer has passed us. I'm just going to give manual navigation orders so we don't have the dude speed up and accidentally get us revealed. Alright.
Yes, sir. Rudder 1.
Rudder to the left a little
Merchant
bit.
Closing bearing 2. 6 long range.
Okay. So gradually, right, so yeah, the fins, which are mounted on the front of the submarine, probably not called fins, basically like control surfaces. As you can see, the boat is now turning up as we very slowly surface.
Contact merchant. Closing bearing 2. 6 long range. Contact merchant. Closing bearing 5. 1 long range.
Give me the attack periscope. We're on 72 meters. Bring me up to 2 knots.
Yes, sir. Current speed 1 knots.
Okay. What have I got in which tube? Weapons officer?
Contact merchant. Closing bearing
So
6.
tube 1 is electric, tube 4 is electric. We'll try to use those first. And then tubes 2 and 3 are gas, much faster moving but with bubbles. Alright. $69 meters. Nice. So, ooh, there's our merchant convoy. Ah. Surprise! Thank you, U7. Thank you very much, U7. Careful not to spin too much, boys. Rudder amidship.
Yes, sir. Rudder 0 degrees to port. Contact merchant. Closing bearing 3. 5 long range. Contact warship. Constant distance.
the other
bearing
warship.
9. 1
Okay.
long range.
So, for those who are just tuning in, you're looking at a U-boat that's just off the coast of Greenland, intercepting a convoy that's presumably coming from Halifax in Canada, with other ships that have probably come here from New York. Collectively, they're forming a convoy and then moving down the route, the historical route of CUHXSC, Halifax to Liverpool, moving from here to here. So this orange line, Allied air coverage, okay, that won't be until 1943. Yeah, so American and Canadian air coverage is very spotty at this point. In the war, 1941. We're on 59 meters and rising. Thank you, Inting Potato. Thank you very much, Inting. So 18 to 20 meters is periscope depth, at which point we'll be able to identify the ships, determine the speed that they're moving, the direction, and then launch torpedoes in their path. Again, for those who aren't familiar with this type of warfare, torpedoes were dumbfire back then. We had no ability to make them home in on a target. They were effectively small submersibles that you would just point in one direction and they would keep going in that direction until they either hit something or, if they've got special magnetic triggers, detect something nearby that's metal and then explode. That may sound like it's me shitting on them, but torpedoes packed an absolute shit ton of explosives, so it often didn't really matter if you hit it, you just had to get close enough. After that, the sea does the rest of the work. They were terrifying weapons. thank you very much, Rum Privateer. Thank you very much, Rum. We're 52 meters.
Yes, sir.
Keep going to
Periscope
periscope depth. Didn't the US torpedoes often hit the subs that fired them? That would come later. Acoustic torpedoes were very experimental and temperamental and never really entered the war in any well, capacity beyond that, experimental. However, yeah, semi-related, the United States torpedoes in general were renowned for their unreliable nature. Hell, sorry, even the German ones were. Especially the magnetic triggers, which whilst extremely effective, are also vulnerable to differences in the Earth's magnetic field, depending on exactly where you fire them. So, torpedo calibrated for, say, shooting off the coast of Kiel would not work shooting off the coast of, I don't know, like Greenland. And it took them a long time to figure that out, and a lot of sort of department fighting. Yeah, I mean, this whole era of warfare, this is super experimental. This is the cutting edge. Alright. Why didn't they just... Zoob sarcastically says, why didn't they just build ships with super thick bottoms? Well, they did. Torpedo bulges or torpedo belts. I'm not sure if they're the exact same thing, or but effectively referring to large, sometimes flooded, sometimes filled compartments that would detonate the torpedo early before it hits anything vital. They could be retrofitted onto ships, so they'd have these huge bulges out the side, but of course it would necessitate dry docking for quite some time. And if the captain, the U-boat captain, decided to launch a magnetic torpedo beneath the vessel, well, it's not going to do much, is it? 39 meters. Stand by. Yes, wrong hole. Not an aeroplane, though. So you're referring to magnetic mines, which, yes, use the exact same principle as our torpedoes. When they detect something significantly, well, it's a significant enough change in the Earth's magnetic field, such as something metal overhead, they would detonate. The British figured out that they could take two trawlers and trail a cable behind them and give it sufficient charge to make it seem as though it's the wake of a massive battleship, effectively triggering the magnetic mines. We got very lucky, in fact. We got supremely lucky one day when a Luftwaffe bomber actually missed and dropped a magnetic mine in the Thames too shallow at low tide. So we were able to capture a German magnetic mine, a difficult task. And then we used that to figure out exactly what they're calibrating and how. Bit of an intelligence windfall, that one. The Americans were a bit weird about their magnetic triggers. They got super secretive for a long time, apparently. I watched on a YouTube video that they got really weirdly secretive, like it was some top secret technology. Even at a time where it was pretty much standard issue among all the other navies. Where are we? Come on, we've got to attack this convoy. Whoa, we are on them. Holy shit, they are on us. Come on, we've got to get up here.
Yes, sir. Current speed.
Let's go up.
1 knots. Current speed 2 knots.
Alright, and bring us this way. Keep
Yes, sir.
speed low.
Current speed 2 knots.
Right. We haven't been detected yet.
Close it. Bearing 6. Long range.
We'll let whatever vessels in front of us go past, I think. Go for the tankers. It's a small fry, that one. Alright. Nice and steady. We've got the rear torpedo tubes ready to fire behind us as well. Almost at periscope depth. Get ready. Right, just so I know. So 1 and 4 are electric, and my rear one is gas. Okay. Frankly, we're just going to fire what we can and then just go loud, really. Just start loading a fresh torpedo. Just do as much damage as I can. And then get the fuck out of here before the destroyers come over here and shit all over me. Come on, we got a surface, boys.
Yes, sir. Current speed. Knots. Yes, sir.
Bring me up the periscope depth. So we're going to shoot a torpedo backwards at whatever that is, and forwards at whatever tankers we can see. Priority targets are, well, anything carrying fuel. Okay. I can hear the engine of that ship in front of me. Be careful, we're close enough that they'll be able to sight the periscope. In fact, let's down the attack periscope and utilize the observation periscope for its slightly smaller profile. I shouldn't need the magnification on the combat periscope. Not at this range. Observation periscope up. Okay. Let's go, let's go. We're surfacing very slowly. There we go. What have we got? What have we got? 15 meters deep. There's that ship. Cut the engine.
Yes, sir. All stop.
Leave that. It's small fry. That's better. Ooh, hello. Tanker. Can I lock onto you? What's the lock button again? There we go. Lock. Tanker. 2,000 tonnage. Small. Pick a target. Intermediate tanker. Hello. Blimey. Medium tanker. That's better. 8,000 tonner. What's that over there? Whale factory ship. 11,500. That's a beautiful target.
Yes, sir. Rudder.
What a beauty.
Please stop.
That's my target. Right. Where is it? Lock it, lock it, lock it. Bring me round, bring me round.
Yes, sir. Current speed. 2 knots.
Lock it, lock it, lock it. It's a big ship, is
Yes,
that
sir.
it?
Surface the boat.
No, don't surface the boat. Ignore that order.
Ahead 1/3.
Periscope depth.
Ahead 1/3.
Don't surface the boat. Fucked up with that order. Okay, whale factory ship. Okay, what's this? So draft 9.7. Okay, is it taking evasive action? Might do soon. I'm in its path. I need to be careful. Shit. It's a bit of an unforgiving angle. A very unforgiving angle. Shit, maybe I should just let it go.
Yes, sir. Rudder. 1 degrees to port.
Yeah, okay, let it go ahead. Fuck. Got too close. I got way too close. Fire first on this one. Medium tanker then. Give me 1 and 4 tubes. Quickly. What have we got here? Draft 10.4. Quickly. 1 and 4. Give me salvo. Speed. Standby. Salvo. Spread angle. Tube selection 1 and 4. Electric. Medium tanker. Slow. 10. Was it 10? Fucking up all over the place here. Medium tanker 10.4. Calm 10.4. 11. Magnetic. Spread. Tighten. Tighten that spread. It's close. Right. Open the torpedo bays. Torpedo bays open. Hopefully they'll arm in time. Fire. Really hope they'll arm in time. I fear that I might have waited too long. Torpedoes in the water.
Yes, sir. Rudder. 0 degrees to port.
Let's go.
Current speed. 1 knots.
Don't get hit by that damn whaling ship. She's way too close. Down periscope before they see us. Please hit, please hit, please hit. Really hope they arm. I got too close. We nearly got run over there, didn't we? there we go, there we go. Right beneath the bow. Yes! Magnetic triggers! Come on. No! Yes! One! Just one? The other one didn't go.
Yay!
Thank you, Carl. Okay, we hit it. Right. Okay, they're all alerted now. Searchlights are going, they're looking for us. Right. Fuck the silent running. They know we're here. Actually, no. Keep silent running for the minute. Keep silent running for the minute. So that one's going to be wounded. Yeah, they're looking for a periscope now, but we're right in the thick of them. Right, so let's see. This whale ship is definitely the priority target. Come up to about 3 knots. That's what we hit there. There's another one there we can get, but is it too close to us? That's the trouble. Okay, now they're taking evasive action. There's another. Is that another whale ship behind us? Pretty sure it is. We might be able to just get away with getting that one. Bring the boat around. Slow.
Yes, sir. Current speed 2 knots.
Get the observation periscope back up. Right. Careful. They might have deck guns, so they're going to open up on us. Medium tanker. Where is that? It's bearing 0. Modern tanker. It's not a whaling ship. It's a modern tanker. What's the tonnage? Lock on that. Still got to bring the bow around. It's too close. 600 meters. What about behind it? Medium tanker. Tonnage is 8.3 thousand. Yeah, it's good. It's a viable target. Very viable. Okay, give me how far away? 900 meters? Shit. Wait, that's not correct. Oh, I see. We bought.
Merchant moving away. Bearing 29.
No, I'm looking at the wrong target. Isn't there something larger behind us? I saw something massive. It's a huge convoy. Look at this. Holy shit. Don't look at that one. Intermediate tanker. Modern tanker. They haven't seen us. Intermediate tanker. Whale factory ship. There it is. That's huge over there. Still 2k away though. With evasive action, we'd have to speed up to go get them. What's the bearing? 330. Stand by. Take me 330. Which is 330. You're over here. Speed up that way.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
someone saw us.
1
Someone
knots.
just fired at the...
Current
oh, we've
speed
been flared.
2 knots.
Okay then. Down, 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 down. They've got deck guns. Lower that. Okay, so they're 330. Travel 330. Bring us around. Yeah, there's no point staying quiet now. Let's fucking go loud. Stand by. Rig for silent running. Secure from silent running. Bring us up to half speed. Head standard. Weapons officer. Weapons management. Sorry, crew management. Get me the crew in the bow torpedo room. Start reloading the torpedoes. Get some senior... Yeah, get some senior seamen up there. Quick. Who's this? You, the watch officer. Supervise the reloading of the torpedoes. So, we won't be long until a warship's on us, so let's do what we can and then bug the fuck out of here. Push that way as quick as we can.
Yes, sir.
Up
Ahead
speed?
full.
Yeah, destroyer's going to be on their way from the side. That's our target, I think. So I'm trying to close to the point that they're going to have a hard time dodging the torpedoes when I launch them again. And then we'll circle back and see if we can finish off the fucker who we hit but probably have not sunk. Right, time's of the essence. We've probably got about 5 minutes until whatever destroyer is on us. Okay, give me weapons officer. How long until those other tubes are ready? 11 minutes until that one is ready. So they're winching a torpedo onto the... well, preparing it to reload. That's the one I hit. It's going to straggle behind the convoy anyway.
Constant distance. Bearing 212.
Okay, stand by. Continue at this speed. Which one's the whale ship?
Contact. Merchant moving away. Bearing
Probably this one.
354.
Right, let's send up the observation periscope. Give me... Yep. Send it up. I'm going to take fire. Indeed, 11 minutes. These are... Torpedoes are basically submersibles, really. Okay, there's the... Wait, large cargo? Whale factory. There you are. Close. Yeah, no chance to avoid. Here we go. Quickly. Wrong screen again.
Torpedo miss, sir.
Okay, give me salvos. Salvo of tubes 2 and 3. Give me the readout of its draft. Reduce speed.
All stop.
Okay, draft of 9.7, but so yeah, beneath the waterline. 9.7. Magnetic triggers fast. 9, give it 10. There we go. Tighten up the spread. There we go. Open tubes. Yes, she's trying to evade. Get ready to fire. We've got to fire now. Locked. Firing. Gas torpedoes, so that will leave a huge trail. See? They'll be able to tell exactly where we are now. Right, while that's happening, turn around and fire the aft torpedoes at something else. Let's have a look. What's wounded? Medium tanker. You'll do. No, is there something sexier? Hang on. Directly behind us. You, modern tanker. Okay, 800 meters. What's in the rear one? It is a gas torpedo. Modern tanker. 10.9 draft. Okay, quickly. Select single launch rear torpedo tube. 10.9, 11. There we go. Magnetic fast mover. Are you locked? Yes, you're locked. Okay, open tube. Rear torpedo tube open. And firing. There we go. Torpedo impact. We've got an impact. Yes! Oh, we hit it. Beautiful with both torpedoes. Yes. Wonderful. Sorry, where are we? We're here. Where's that whale ship? That's our. Look, that's the. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. Here comes the gas torpedo, the one we fired at the ship behind us. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So a modern tanker. Where's our torpedo? What flag is that, I wonder? Where's the gas trail? Hit it, hit it, hit it. There's the gas trail.
Contact.
Don't you
Merchant
bounce?
moving away.
Well, it's
Bearing
just
2,
magnetic,
1.
so.
One,
Oh,
long
did I get
range.
the depth right? Yes, I did. Wonderful. Oh! Get something. Oh, we must have hit munitions or something. She's going up like a firework. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh shit, another star shell. That was a big boom. Very big boom. Okay, yeah, look, they're pointing us out. They're radioing for their escort. Whoa, they don't even need their escorts. They've got their own guns. Lower that, please. Right. She's going. They know exactly where we are. So right now, there's going to be... Is that it? Probably. There's a destroyer coming straight to... Watch out for him. They might not even need the destroyers if we get rammed. Come up to half speed.
Ahead standard.
Ahead standard. Get out the path of that one. Okay. Do what we can until we have to flee. Can I get some men in the stern torpedo tube? Men from the diesel engines, go back them up. Who's this? Torpedo man, weapons officer. Get there and assist, quick. No. Sorry, tell me the status of the... Right, stand by. Hydrophone, weapons officer. So the first tube, 6 minutes until it's ready. Okay, we're completely empty for 6 minutes. Shit, it's going to be in our path. Go deeper, go deeper quick.
New depth 3, 4 meters.
Actually, no, keep periscope depth, but just turn away.
Periscope depth. Rudder 3, 5 degrees to port.
If we have to crash dive, then we'll do it. Hydrophone operator, where's the nearest enemy warship? Hang on.
Warship closing.
Is that it? That might be it.
1, 3.
Are we in trouble? We might be in trouble. Shit. 113. Stand by.
Warship
313.
closing.
Yeah, that's it. Oh shit. Yeah, we gotta go. It's coming right towards us. Yeah, it's gonna find us. Okay, down.
Warship
Down, 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 down.
3, 4 closing. Contact merchant.
Did it ping us?
Bearing 3, 2, 9 long range.
Fuck. We've been found. Silent running.
Warship bearing. Rig for silent run.
Take us down.
Closing.
Down, 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 down. They found
Ahead
us.
full.
Head full. Right down. No fucking about. They're gonna hit us with depth charges if we stay here.
bearing 3, 5, 4, closing.
She's like there, yeah. Don't fuck with the destroyer.
Warship bearing 6, closing.
Current depth 2, 0.
Yeah, they're going to start using their ASDIC in a minute. They're going to start pinging us, so we've got to get deep.
Warship bearing 1, 9,
So sorry, what
closing.
did we hit? We hit the whale ship twice, right? We hit, was it a tanker once? And then we hit that modern tanker once,
Warship
and it
bearing
just went up
3,
like a fucking,
closing.
went up like it was covered in fucking, yeah, they're pinging us. Down, down, down.
Current depth 4, 0.
Deep.
Enemy is pinging us, sir.
Yep.
Warship bearing
All the way down,
4,
all the way down.
Depth
Closing.
9, 5 meters. Current depth 5, 0.
Need to go deeper than 5-0, gentlemen. Take us down to about 100. That's the ping. Give me observation periscope.
Warship bearing 7, 5, closing.
075. They are somewhere. They haven't dropped depth charges yet.
Warship bearing 9, 2, closing.
Current depth 7, 0.
Okay, we're down to 75 meters. Thank you, T-Rex. Thank you very much, T-Rex. Reduce speed
Current depth 8, 0.
and try to head in the same direction as the convoy.
Knots.
Oh no, you're kidding! Oh, that's so annoying. One of the ships we hit was flying under a neutral flag.
Warship bearing 1, 3, 1, closing.
It counts for the war effort, but it doesn't count politically, so fucking... That's so annoying.
Warship bearing 1, 2, 5, closing.
Was it Panama? You're in a fucking enemy convoy, fucking in war.
Warship bearing 1, 1.
Must have been the one that exploded big time. So you were carrying munitions. Thank you, Arvind. Thank you very much, Arvind. Okay, we're down to 93 meters.
1, closing.
Whoa, hello. That's a Corvette, isn't it, I think? Small.
Warship bearing 1, 1, 6, closing.
Zoom out. So what happened to it, do you reckon? The one that blew up big time styly. Well, it blew up big
Warship
time
bearing
styly.
1, 1, 9, closing.
And sunk rapidly by the looks of things. Oh, look. The destroyer's trying to move out the way of that ship that we were trying to avoid.
Warship bearing 1, 2, 1, closing.
Thank you, Zivan. Thank you very much, Zivan. Whoa! Okay, we got two of them.
Warship bearing 1, 2, 2, closing.
Three of them? No, that's just the dinky one that we were avoiding.
Enemy is pinging us, sir.
Yeah, we're getting hit by a stick.
1, 2, 0, closing.
Hopefully we can trail the ones that we wounded. What happened to that whaling ship?
Warship bearing
There it
1,
is.
1, 8, closing.
Is that it? Nah, I can't tell. That's where we are. There it is. It's still moving. Hopefully it'll be slowed by the flooding. Okay. So keep trailing the convoy slowly.
Contact merchant.
There's the ping.
Distance bearing 2, 9.
So they're bouncing sound off of the hull to try and get a rough idea of where we are. But again, it doesn't work if we're too deep. So they'll struggle to find us, and also it'll be confused by depth charges in the water, and there's a minimum range, like a blind spot beneath the vessel, which we can utilize to take evasive actions. That was a star shell. Did you hear that?
Contact warship moving right bearing 3, 5, 0, bomber.
I know, Dragon. It's irritating.
Enemy is pinging us, sir.
Basically, yes, A2. So in the early stages of the war, well, the Battle of the Atlantic is one of the most fascinating periods of the Second World War. Fight me on that. It's amazing. So it's a battle, well, not just of bravery on the seas, but it's also a tech race. It's where both sides were desperate, scrabbling for every single advantage. And the U-boat started out on top, and then steadily technology started to come around which changed things in the favour of the defenders. There was no one big fancy battle. It was no Midway. It was no one star-studded battle that changed everything. Just lots of small, clever innovations. And a hell of a lot of sacrifice. Thank you, Big Joe. Thank you very much. Stand by. Someone's doing a run, I think. Yep, we've got a depth charge run. Stand by. It's right on us. Get ready. Full speed, full speed, full speed. Depth charges in the water. Full speed, full speed. Go, 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 go. Ahead flank, ahead flank. They're sinking. Stand by. Right. Head slow. Rudder right. Depth charge. Ooh, that one's a bit closer than I'd like. That's going to confuse the shit out of their Azdic, so rudder to the side, change our course, and slow our speed.
Current speed, knots.
Take us down a few more meters.
New depth, 102 meters.
So we have other advantages as the U-boat. Our depth not only makes us hard to pin down on the Azdic, but also it takes a while for the depth charges to get down to us, meaning that we can take evasive action before they even arrive. We can hear the splashes on the surface. We have hydrophones too, and that blind spot means that, well, so long as the ship tracking us is the one dropping the depth charges, they don't know what the fuck we're doing for quite a few minutes, and then many more minutes after the depth charges go off. We can use this time, and skilled U-boat commanders did, to take evasive action and try to get this, basically slip away into the darkness. In addition, the depth charges, they would be less effective, just a little bit. So it may sound scary, and yes, they do not need a direct hit to take us out, but the pressure of the water is in fact negating quite a lot of the hydrostatic shock that the weapon is relying on. A depth charge is fucking terrifying on the surface, but once you start getting deeper, it becomes not very scary. Well, obviously, cycle is terrifying, but you know what I mean, as in, you need to get closer and closer just to do proper damage.
Charges in the water, sir.
That's behind us, way behind us. They've already got our position wrong. See? We confused them already. They think we're going that way, we're going this way. Why is that? Just pressure of the water, Lord Knight. Just the amount of water above us, squeezing down on us. It squeezes down on the explosives as well. So the deeper you go into the ocean, the less effective explosives become. And when you get really deep, it's nothing compared to the power of the ocean. That famous video that, was it Kyrgyz whatever? The YouTube channel, whose name I can't pronounce. A nuke at the bottom of the Mariana Trench? Yeah, does nothing.
Rudder 0 degrees to
Beyond
port.
some horrible water. Yeah, Kyrgyzstan? Well, you know, whatever. Wait, oh, we got a kill? Holy shit. Carl just said yay? Did we sink something? The tanker, maybe? Don't know how he knows that. He must be psychic. We sunk something. The whaling ship. She's floundering. They couldn't get the flooding under control. Please tell me it wasn't neutral. It wasn't. Merchant Marine. Could you forgive me just one moment? I'm desperate for a wee-wee. I'll be back in a second. I will try not to cause the U-boat's toilet to malfunction, dooming the boat. 1 second, if you please. Hello, Lulu. Right. 1 moment. Hey. What do you want, Lulu? The dog is running around wanting attention. What do you want, Sausage? What do you want? You want some food? I just need to feed the dog. One moment. She's desperate for some food, I think. Do you want some food? Yeah? Do you want some food? Yeah? Yeah? What do you want? Oh. What do you want? Right. Alrighty then, for this dog, we have what? Let's have a look. Some fresh pressed fresh duck, apparently. Ooh, okay. So cold pressed with sweet potato. Okay. In the next packet, grain-free, grass-fed lamb. There we go. Right. In the third packet, I'm just trying to get through them, you see, because, yeah, I've got like a whole bunch of like bags with a little bit left over, but hang on. In the third packet, so frozen, free-range turkey and salmon. Really? I grabbed the wrong one. I thought this was chicken. Hang on. Ew. Okay, that looks disgusting. Ugh. Oh, it smells not nice, actually. Okay. Put those in the microwave. 1 minute. Ooh. What's this? Getting some food? Yeah. Lulu's getting some food. Yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it, Excella, maybe that wasn't particularly wise. I'm microwaving some fish normally I put her chicken in the microwave and then mix it with the kibble that I just put in her bowl. But you're right, I'm microwaving some fish. Okay. Oh dear. Anyway, for the people just joining the stream, welcome indeed. You're looking at the continuation of a Silent Hunter 3 playthrough in which we play as a U-boat in the Atlantic Ocean hunting down Allied shipping. And we have just successfully sunk a very large vessel. So that's a... Sorry, when it says a whaling ship, it doesn't literally mean a whaling ship, does it? As in hunting whales? Is it just like a name of a large tanker? Because that looks like a tanker to me. So right now... So yes, we hit it with 2 magnetic torpedoes. And as mentioned, the whole idea of the magnetic trigger is to detonate when it picks up something metal above it, effectively containing the explosion between the ocean and the ship, breaking its back. So never mind a few compartments flooding, the hope is that you can cause the entire superstructure to just bend upwards and then down again. Ooh. They're trying to find us. They're circling our current position. Hang on. Are we okay? Stand by. Just need to pay attention to what's going on. Shit, they didn't just drop depth charges directly on us, did they? There goes the microwave. No, we're okay. 1 second. So we got some distance. Well, they did depth charge. We're okay, aren't we?
Current speed 1 knots.
Okay, come up a bit. Move this way a little bit.
Yes, sir. Current speed 2 knots.
Nice and steady,
Current
nice and
speed
quiet.
1 knots.
Go. So where's our quarry? 1 second. There it is. So as mentioned, so the damage done to the ship was just too severe, and the crew are abandoning ship. So using this method, you could really take out some massive ships using their own weight against them. Okay. Hi there, Kitty Salad and Kitty Salad's friends over here on a rad. What's a rad? Sorry. Hang on. Oh, sorry. It's an important trans-European road and rail transportation junction in western Romania. Ah. Sorry, no, it's the capital city of Arad County in the regions of Crisena and Banat. I'm sure I pronounced that incredibly poorly. Considered part of Transylvania. Mm. Hello there, Kitty Salad. In Transylvania. Oh shit, I'm gonna die, they're gonna get me. Hang on. No, we're okay, we're okay. They're trying to find us, but they can't find us. Also, yes, sorry. Putting that fish in the microwave was a big mistake. I've immediately regretted that. That smells really badly. Please forgive me 1 minute. Bloody hell. Just to give you an idea, so it doesn't smell like fish. It smells like like burnt crab almost. Ugh. Okay, hang on. Please excuse the horrible mess that is my flat floor. What's this? What do you think? Some burnt crab, apparently, mixed with lamb and some whatever the fucking thing was at the beginning. Oh, she's eating it. Why is the carpet piss-coloured? To hide the piss. Emotional. Duh. Oh, she's eating it. Alright then. Okay, we've got a winner. Oh, okay. Hi there, Cake. Hello, Cake. She was playing with those toys that you got her. The bottles, by the way. And the little, the literal cake toy. I got them out earlier and she was having a play. Loving the floor crock pot. It's more than just a crock pot. There's a pasta maker, a coffee maker, a toaster, and a rice cooker. They all take turns on the floor because there's not enough room in the kitchen. It just isn't. Anyway, right. She can go up there if you want her to be. All right, cracking on. So the depth charging behind us. Ooh, he's closer to us than I would actually like. Is he depth charging on us? Where was he? Bearing 0. That's our current heading. He went over our heads, didn't he? I think we're okay. So nice and steady, just keep moving away. Might restart the game soon to get rid of that annoying water rushing sound. So where's the ship that we sunk? Hang on. Oh, there she goes, look. Slipping under the water. Where's she going? Straight down, there she goes. Slipping into the deep. Creepy. May those brave men and women rest in peace. Okay, so we've got 2 destroyers on our arse right about now, and they are pissed. They are really, really pissed. What's that? Is he coming in for a depth charge run? They're trying to figure out our exact position based on the sound of our propeller and the pinging off the hull. Okay. I probably will... Yeah, let me just restart the game. Sorry, forgive me. It's rather annoying, just the constant rushing water sound. So I'm just going to save the game. Tanker sunk. There we go. Save and exit. Let's fix this noise, shall we? There we go. And then exit to the menu. Try that again. Restart the game. Right. Okay. How you doing, Cake, by the way? How are you feeling? There we go. Restarting. What kind of rice cooker? Just like a one-person rice cooker. Fairly small one, but it's fine. How did I find trying to download the Grey Wolves expansion? Yes, really good. Very, very impressed with it. Okay, right, loading Korea. There we go, and loading this save. Let's try it now. It might bang loudly. Sometimes it does that, sorry. Is there a place where you can see all the fan art? Not really, Edible Rose. I don't really have one central location. But, yeah, some of it's amazing, isn't it? Nervous Hawk made this. Okay. Have I considered an all-in-one? What? A rice cooker, coffee maker, toaster, pasta maker, and, what else is there? Crock pot, all at the same time. If that doesn't exist, invent it. Be the size of a car. Okay. Have I tried watching Greyhound on Apple TV? I did try to look at it, Ash, but it was on... I think the problem is exactly what you said, is the fact that I had to sign up to some other service. I totally 100% didn't, then yo-ho. And then I totally 100% didn't find that when I opened up the audio, it was in, like, Spanish. Right. Hang on. Lost it. Oh, there we go. Cool, did you eat? Oh, 1 minute, sorry. I've just got to do something. So let me just pause the game. Right, hang on a second. Lulu, show me. Show me. Good girl, good girl. You ate all your food. What a clever girl. 1 second. What a clever girl, yeah. Yes, who's a clever girl? Yes, you are. Well done. Yes, you are. What'd you get? You get a treat. There you go. All right. It's like ostrich tendon or something. There we go. So she gets a treat when she clears her bowl. We say, show me, and if it's clear, then she gets a treat. That's the routine. Right, hang on a second. Indeed, mismatched socks. I have like 2 clean socks in this entire flat. I don't know how. I guess all of my socks have somehow migrated to the very bottom of the wash basket, and therefore they've managed to evade the wash for weeks, because I cannot find any clean socks. And this one has a huge hole in it, the left sock. Right. Anyway. Back to the game. There we go. Cool. Right. So, Slow and Steady is the name of the game now. Just need to try and evade them as best we can. So, keep trying to creep away from these 2 arseholes. So, whereabouts are they relative to me right now? Good, so turn the rudder just a smidge that way, please. Try and present a very small target to their ASDIC. Yeah, so they're pinging again.
Yes, sir.
Come up
Current
slightly
speed,
to 3 knots. Hard left on the rudder.
Yes, sir. Rudder
So this is
three,
the U-boat
5
shape
degrees to
now.
port.
I want to try and... Which one's pinging? That's the trouble, we don't know. Right. I wonder if I can go deeper. What's the crush depth for the Type... What are we in? The Type 7? Type 7B? Hang on. So the Type 7 submarine, speed, range, test depth, calculated crush depth of 250 meters. No way am I going down that deep. Maybe we should go deeper than 102 meters. Let's take us down to about
Yes, sir.
140.
New depth, 141 meters.
We're not damaged, are we? We'll see. Move the crew from the... Yeah, move them back into the rear quarters. Move crew to rest, yeah. Stern quarters, leave them there for now. Okay, we're going down deeper. Shockmeister, we're a U-boat in the Battle of the Atlantic. It's currently June 1941. Britain is doing its best to hold out against the Nazi war machine and is actually doing much better than everyone expected. No one thought Britain would last this long, but they have. The Luftwaffe, the German Air Force, was unable to defeat Britain in the skies. A solid attempt by the U-boats to starve Britain into submission has not been working well due to the supreme contributions from the United States of America and also the rest of the British Commonwealth and Empire. Britain remains in the fight. Last month, the Germans sent an incredibly powerful battleship. They tried to sneak it out into the Atlantic with, well, technically 2 battleships. As it tried to sneak out, the British engaged it in a battleship battle, 2v2, and the flagship of the Royal Navy, the Hood, was destroyed. So just when they thought that, you know, all was lost, they managed to rally. Basically, the Bismarck is what I'm talking about. The battleship Bismarck. It's been destroyed by the Royal Navy. So it's around about this point in the war that people are thinking that Britain might actually hold. It was a pocket battleship, I believe, the Prinz Eugen tsunami. Is that correct? Hang on. Let's have a look. Or was it heavy cruiser? Sorry, forgive me. It was a heavy class. Sorry, it was a Hipper class heavy cruiser. My mistake. Okay, so we're cruising at 113 meters deep and going deeper. Anyway, my point is, 1941, the Battle of the Atlantic still rages, and now America is starting to summon the will to fight. Last month, their president decreed that the shipping would be protected by US warships for the first time ever. So it's not, yeah, so they're actually starting to commit properly now. And fairly soon, at the end of this year, they're going to get a horribly rude awakening on the other side of the globe. For the Japanese are going to attack one of their primary anchorages at Pearl Harbor. The Americans sent their Pacific Fleet, which was typically based, forgive me, I think in California, I think? They decided to move it to Pearl Harbor, specifically in response to the Japanese. The Japanese were taking a bunch of, well, small holdings all over the place. Notably the former, the German-held islands, I think they were, after the First World War. Basically, Japan has been on the rise. And the Americans sent the Pacific Fleet to Pearl Harbor, but by doing that, they not accidentally, they put them within striking range of the Japanese. America doesn't know that yet. They think they're okay. Thank you, Mind Warp and Dragonfire and Dedoomed Raider. Thank you. Oh, what's that? I hear an explosion. Did you hear that?
Current depth 120.
A surface vessel just exploded. What just happened? Whoa, what just happened? Is it hit? No. I thought it was sinking for a minute there. Didn't you just hear an explosion? What's that? Oh! Have we sunk a third vessel? I think we did. That's the modern tanker that we hit with our arm torpedo. I didn't hear a woo. Tell me it's not neutral. Tell me it's not neutral. It's not. It's just we didn't get the credit yet. We totally sunk it though. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's on the edge of our view distance. We got it.
Yes, sir. Rudder 0 degrees to port.
Rudder amidship. I think we've also lost the warships. I'm not getting pinged. We have indeed lost them. Oh no, that one's still there. One of them... No, damn. How many are there? 3? I want to still follow the convoy if at all possible. Keep moving that way, please.
Yes, sir. Current speed 2 knots.
Well, partially righto. Yes, indeed. Pearl Harbor has a very shallow bay to it, and it was believed that torpedo attacks would be very ineffective, yes. The Japanese were able to configure their torpedoes using, I believe, special tests on the buoyancy, but also some, was it wooden fins? Which let their torpedoes attack the battleships at Pearl Harbor. But it wasn't just that. It's not purely from a fighting perspective. I'm going to be fair. America underestimated Japan. They didn't have an accurate reading on the mindset of the Japanese. Not specifically the Japanese. Sorry. It's difficult because you're going to start walking into you're going to start misspeaking when it comes to the Japanese. The Imperial Japanese, very different from modern day. Super. I don't want to say radicalized, nationalized, like extremely imperial focused, to the point that Western powers were a negative influence that had to be thrown aside. Might makes right, that sort of thing. You've got to understand that for years and years, Western powers had been trying to hold them down, and they've almost defined themselves by their ability to say fuck you to these big Western powers, notably Russia. So they figured that they could just, this was the time of the Imperial Japanese Navy and Army. Yeah, and they got big for their boots as well. Right. Indeed. Yes, Japan was very much an isolated country until they were kind of forced to open up to the outside world, at which point they weren't getting much respect from anyone. And as Russia discovered to their horror. Okay. Anyway, that's all coming, so Pearl Harbor is soon to occur. The planning is soon to be discussed. And it has very little to, what doesn't really overtly affect us. Well, that's not entirely true. It will affect us. America will enter the war fully. Because the world is there's a world war on. The American administration is awake to this fact, but the American public were not yet awake to that. They were still very strongly practicing an isolationist perspective. So, Pearl Harbor's going to light the fire under their asses and... Oh, hello. I hear it. It's close. It's coming in on us. I think we're too deep for its ASDIC, though. It's there. Indeed, Cowdrey. It was a foreign war being fought amongst a bunch of foreigners. Right. Anyway, sorry, what we're trying to do right now is just evade that that ship behind us. If I speed up the time a little bit, can we successfully sneak away? I think we can. I think we have. Is he pissing off and returning? They're still trying to find us. They're looking for that periscope. We've done quite well though, haven't we? We managed to sink 3 vessels. Granted, one was neutral. Speeding up the time a notch. So we're just creeping in behind the convoy. We're down to 141 meters. We've evaded the destroyers. They're going to be they'll be moving quite quick though, so they're going to try and get clear. So looking at the potential route, come nightfall, we might be able to surface and move ahead of them. Not sure which path they're going to be going. Okay. Alright, honey. What do you want? She wants a W word soon. Yes. You want to go out? Yeah, I'll take her out soon. Okay, we need to still be careful. Speed up the time a bit more. It's most frustrating though. We didn't get the credit for the 3rd tanker kill. Okay, there we go. It's returning to the convoy. There we go. What's the time? It's just gone midnight. Okay. It's not yet dark enough to safely surface, really. Visibility. What is he doing? I think he's trying to head to the far... He's trying to head to the starboard side, isn't he? There's the tail of the convoy, yeah. So if I can sneak in on their tail... surface is going to be very risky. They've got their own guns. Easily a match for mine. But again, they're slow moving. We're a surface attack vessel, really. So, yeah. Okay. Right, so let's take us out of silent running, I think. Are we far enough yet to risk that? I think so. Take us out of silent running and at least start reloading the torpedo tubes. Well done, everyone. Really, really good.
Yes, sir.
Take us out of silent running.
Yes,
Head
sir.
1/3.
Head 1/3.
Chief Engineer, give me a report on the batteries. Battery levels good. Very good. Everything's good. Fuel's good. Very good. Weapons Officer, could you get men in the... Yep, more crew needed. So move men forward into the bow torpedo room and the stern torpedo room. And get them working on, getting those torpedoes reloaded. There we go. So right now, as mentioned, the gentlemen are, they're winching these huge torpedoes onto the firing racks. Slow process. It takes about 10 minutes apiece. So the torpedoes are stored either underneath them or on the roof, strapped down. So they're lifting them up and putting them in place. Right. Okay. So I'm hoping the clank and all the chains moving shouldn't be loud enough to appear on their on their hydrophones, but you never know. Take us up to periscope depth.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
And we'll follow with the observation periscope. Okay. Right, what else is going on at this point in the war? So 141 meters deep and rising. So, we are in at the end of June, aren't we? So, June the 24th, we're rising. So, yesterday, in the late evening, Hitler first arrived at his headquarters in Rastenburg, Eastern Prussia, codenamed the Wolf's Lair. Between this date and November 20th, 1944, Hitler would have spent 800 days at the Wolf's Lair. Okay, so Hitler has finally moved into the Wolf's Lair. Today, in the war, German forces have entered Vilnius. Probably not pronounced that properly. Where is that? Sorry. It is the capital and largest city of Lithuania. So the Lithuanian militiamen go on a shooting spree, killing dozens of Jews in the streets with civilian spectators cheering them on. Jesus. The Germans capture 60 Jewish, in quotes, hostages and 30 Poles. Only 6 ever return. That sucks. On the 25th of this month, the Soviet Union bombs Helsinki. Finland pronounces a state of war between Finland and the Soviet Union. Followed by, on the 26th of this month, Hungary and Slovakia declaring war on the Soviet Union. And on the 27th, the occupation of Lithuania starts officially. Yeah. Things are still hot in Europe specifically. It's not just out here in the Atlantic. Shit. Anything specific happening in the Battle of the Atlantic? Let's have a look. So at the end of June, on the June 26th, so what's the date today? It's 24th? So sorry, today, U-203 sinks the She and the Kinross from convoy OB-336. At the same time, U-boats sink 5 ships from convoy HX-133. That might be us, weirdly. We're on a convoy on HX, and it's, yeah. We've sunk 3 ships in this convoy. That's us. Spooky. Okay. And 2 days from now, U-boats will sink 4 ships of the convoy SL-78. SL-78, where is that? So convoy historic... SL. Which one's SL? There it is, SL. Which is what exactly, though? SL, here it is. So this convoy route up to Liverpool even. So it's from Sierra Leone. Okay. Right. We'll just have to do our best. So let's trail the convoy. We're 62 meters and rising. We don't want to go too quick on the electric batteries. We could be down here a while if a destroyer turns around and decides he's going to have a go. Right. Let's at least surface and send a transmission back to the Kriegsmarine. Explain what we've done. 51 meters. Indeed, Shamrock. Although, forgive me, I only really know because we went there on a patrol. We went to the town. Was it Freetown? What was it called? Sorry, in Sierra Leone. One of the launching points of the of some of the convoys. Freetown? Free something? Thank you, Hella Aus. Thank you very much, Hella Aus. Thank you for doing that. Alright. So we're rising steadily. 33 meters and climbing. I probably need to finish up fairly soon to go and walk the dog, although she's gone to go rest, hasn't she? Yeah, she could probably do with a good trip outside, have a big poop. So could I. Not the poop part, but just the trip outside. Right. Indeed. So yes, a diesel engine for running on the surface and electric engines with batteries when underwater. But this meant that underwater travel was extremely limited. Most travel was done on the surface. Right. So we're 16 meters now. There we go. Looks clear. So, what am I going to do? If I surface the boat... Okay, let's surface the boat, break away a little bit and try to move ahead of them and try to roughly get in their path somewhere. Trouble is I don't know exactly how fast they're moving. Okay, surface the boat and start moving away. So move 2 kilometers this way, and then start sort of shadowing them. So if they go that way, I'm rather hoping that they'll turn eastbound and we can pick them up again. Thank you, Angry Scotsman. Thank you very much, Angry. Right. Surface the boat. Take us all the way up. Hang on.
Yes, sir. New depth, 0 meters.
Take us up and take us up ahead full.
Yes, sir. Ahead full.
We'll recharge the batteries at the same time. Here we go. U-boat surfacing. Visibility is a bit limited, so that will help us. We might get a probing destroyer coming to see if he can see us off. Oh, sorry. Did I miss you, Swag on Ice? Thank you very much, Swag on Ice. Thank you for doing that. 1 minute. Is that the combat? Sorry, no, that's the observation periscope. Down you go. And same with the... Right. How many men do we have in the diesel engines? So far, so good. Move them... Oh, no, wait. We probably need these men to keep loading the torpedoes. Weapons officer, please move back to your post. What's the status? So the aft torpedo needs more men. Yeah, we need more men in... Well, keep the men busy in the front. Right. Bow quarters, get more men down there. Get those torpedoes loaded. We'll travel on the surface for a while. Move as quickly as you can. We need a proper watch officer up there. He's supervising... Get the watch officer up there. Go. All right. Thank you, Johnny Car XRT. Thank you, Johnny. No snorkel on the sub. No snorkels. So, for those not familiar, the snorkel would be a way for your diesel engines, which are the things running now, to access the outside air, which they need in order to run. However, snorkels were extremely temperamental things. Very, very tricky and extremely unpopular with the crew. For if all of a sudden your snorkel gets clogged with seawater, the only air that the engine could actually utilize was from inside the cabin, resulting in ear injuries, apparently. It was very painful if you were on rough waters with a snorkel. Alright, keep moving. I'm really hoping a destroyer doesn't come back around looking for us. We're moving at 12 knots. How big were the batteries? Were they reliable? I couldn't tell you the answer to the first. The second, yeah, kind of, for 1940s. I mean, they weren't amazing. Okay. Send a radio report for the patrol. Whoa, I'm drunk again. Hang on. Herman, Walter, Gertrude, whatever your name is. Please send a contact report.
Yes, sir. Contact report sent.
And send a patrol
Yes, sir.
report. Let's have a look at the reports.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no radio message received. Okay. SSBN that you're driving. I don't know what that means, Vasa, sorry. But this is the, well, this is a Type 7 U-boat. So the archetype that you've probably seen many, many times. This very specific shape. I'm not sure if this is an... Wait, I could probably check. Is this an A or a B? This is a Type B, so I think that has a slight upgrade to something. I can't remember exactly what it is. Alright. Would I defend British food against any other country's food? Nope. But forgive me, you missed the point. The British Empire went all around the world not to gather spices, but to get the land that those spices grow on. We weren't interested in the decent food. We wanted the people that grew the food. And look how well it went. Oh god. Incidentally, can anyone drive a truck? Thank you, NFS 911 NASA. Thank you. Alright. So let's speed up the time. So what is the time? So it's just gone midnight. There goes the convoy. So we're losing their... Yeah, so we're not using the hydrophones because we're cruising on the surface and our engines are loud. Alright, so as we do this, it's about 20 minutes to 1. The torpedoes are being reloaded. So we'll be at this point in 30 minutes. Keep moving. So we're moving at 12 knots on the surface. Not very dark for the middle of the night. It's 1 in the morning. Let's bring our torpedo-man back to the weapon station in the conning tower. Well, in the middle of the sub. That's the conning tower. Command room. Give me a report on torpedo loading. Tubes 1, 2 and 3 are ready, and tube 4 will be finished in 4 minutes. The aft torpedo tubes are ready. We have 2 4 torpedo... yeah, so we have 1 external reserve for both fore and aft. And there are 2 torpedoes mounted in the floor that the men are running on. Okay. Do we have time to bring in one of the aft reserves? External reserves. Let's see. How long would it take? Waiting in the queue. We'll find out in a minute. What about the aft? Oh, Jesus. It'll take ages. I think we've got to be stationary for it to work, right? That's not happening. Okay. So that, yes, there are torpedoes. I think they're... Forgive me if I'm wrong. I think they're actually mounted inside the, like, between the inner and outer skin of the U-boat. So between the outer hull and the pressure hull, I think there's actually a torpedo mounted in there. And they quite literally just pull it out and lower it into an open hatch at the front. But it's a very slow process. You can't really do it in a fight. Yes, we're playing as the Germans, FW. We're playing as the U-boat, hunting Allied shipping. Did we get a report back? Mission objectives, briefing, orders. Did we get a response back from HQ? I don't think so. Keep moving. Okay, about an hour and 20 minutes until we hit that 33-kilometer mark. Tube 4 is ready. The radio message received. There we go. The yeah, HQ's come back to us. How do I access those messages again? There's a way. What was the way? Hello. Reports.
Yes, sir.
How does one do it again? Do I take control of his station? Briefing orders, was it M? Oh, there we go. M. Right, radio messages. Status report. So is this us patrolling off this grid? Yeah, we sent that just after midnight. 9 torpedoes left, 2 tankers sunk, total tonnage 20,000. That's pretty good. They say good work from BDU, so Submarine Command. Continue patrol as current fuel and armament disposition allows. Good hunting. Very good. Not bad. 2 tankers, technically 3, but 1 was neutral. Whoops. Well, maybe we did get the credit. Hi there, Moley. ZF Moley's in the chat, everyone. Okay. So, let's consider going for them again, shall we? Thank you, L4. Thank you very much, L4. Right, how long? Yeah, so 40. Well, within the hour, they'll have that front torpedo. Okay. What if I move the weapons officer back there? Will that speed up the time? A question about this U-boat submarine. Are there any specific ships or enemy submarines that the U-boat can fight? It's not really our purpose. There are indeed other submarines that belong to the Allies, and there are many, many ships that you can fight. But frankly, the answer to your question, Charlogs, is pretty much all of them. We are hunting merchant vessels. That's our purpose. The submarine is not really designed to fight toe-to-toe against anything that can actually fight back. We are an ambush thing. You know that scene in the so I have seen a few clips of that film Greyhound. Is it Greyhound? Where the U-boats are taunting the destroyers. It makes no sense. It was a game of cat and mouse on the high seas, and I promise you we are not the cat. No. Thank you, Hika Bomb. Thank you very much, Hika Bomb. Visibility is trash, and that's great for us, to be honest. So what am I doing? What's my plan? Let's at least wait for that other front torpedo to get into the reserves. Then again, if I do that, if I wait too long, we might lose the convoy. I don't know how far away they are. If they're continuing northeast. Okay. Give me my weapons officer back. Right. He says... damn, 40... Okay. Do a quick ping. Let's go underwater. Bring us down to periscope depth.
Yes, sir.
We'll cut the engine and listen with the
Periscope
hydrophones and
depth.
see how close that convoy is.
Auf Tauchstationen! Untertriebszelle wird geflutet! Alle Entwicklungen sind klar!
They were taunting a merchant, not a destroyer. Oh, really? Okay, probably never were, yeah. Now that you mention it, they were just sending out the radio message. But still, it seems somewhat silly that, you know, the U-boats weren't...
Moving away, bearing 265, long range.
Like, the sight of an enemy destroyer is like fucking,
10.
you know, start shitting yourself. So stand by. Merchant medium speed moving away. Right, let me just get a ping. Ooh. So where did they go? Did they maintain their course, or did they indeed turn east? I really hope they turned east. If that's true, then it means that we've been, yeah, moving alongside them. Hey, sweetie. I know. You want to go for a walk, don't... Sorry, I shouldn't say that word. You want to go for a trip. Right, reduce speed.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3. Contact. Warship. Constant distance. Bearing 255. Long range.
Okay.
Contact. Merchant. Constant distance. Bearing 263.
1
Long
second.
range.
Hydrophone range is probably around, well, in these conditions, probably about, okay, it's better than I thought it would be, to be honest. Really? 25 kilometers? We can hear things at 25 kilometers. Must be the new hydrophones. Sweet. Okay. Bits and pieces, C-Raw.
Contact. Merchants. Moving away. Bearing 266.
Okay, I
Long
think they
range.
are indeed still going east, aren't they? As in they turned east. They didn't move, they didn't maintain their course northeast. They started turning towards England. That's good. That means we can get in their path, hopefully. Let's try and narrow down exactly what their course is. So 1 minute. Keep drawing points. Point. Right, there we go. Let's speed up the time just a smidge. There we go. And again. Right, one there. Speed up the time. More sound contacts detected. Are they going hard east on us? I think they're sort of roughly evading, aren't they? Okay. So, medium speed, moving away. Whoops. Medium speed. So medium speed, according to this. So that's slow, medium, that's fast, isn't it? So 7 to 12 knots. Let's assume they're probably moving at the upper end of that. So what, 10 knots roughly? Okay. Put that to one side for a second. So let's assume from this rough position. Alright, let's do that. Okay. How long would it take me to get to... Well, we need to surface to find out, truth be told. We should resurface, hang on.
Contact. Merchant. Yes, sir. Moving away. Bearing 273. Long range.
Ahead full.
Stand by. Come back to the
New
surface.
depth, 0 meters.
Thank you, the Dinny. Thank you very much, the Dinny. Is Carl still alive? Yes, indeed. He's A-OK. Okay, the U-boat is resurfacing now. We're moving at 7 knots. Hopefully we'll bring that up to around 12. Okay, 8 knots. 10 knots, 9 knots. Sorry, 9 knots. Speed it up a little bit. Okay, we're making 10 knots on the surface in these weather conditions. So, roughly, an attack range of about, say, 8.8 kilometers. Yes. So this circle is hopefully where we would engage them. How long would it take me to get here? 2 hours. So if they're moving at around 10 knots, probably. Okay. 10 knots, probably. In 2 hours, they can get 37 kilometers. Right, so 37 kilometers from their current position, they would be... So, maybe a smidge more then, shall we? And we'll go flank speed. Again, this is based on a lot of assumptions that they maintain this course, that they maintain this speed. They might not. Okay, and then 2 hours, so we would still be attacking under the cover of, well, whatever night this is. This isn't really night. What's with the side eye? Yeah, thought so. Right. Okay, let's do it. Would it be more efficient to approach at a small angle overall? Well, I want to try and get in really ahead of them, out of their visual range, so I can put up the periscope and sort of lay in wait, like a crocodile. Alright, let's do it then. So, speed up the time. So it's 24 minutes past 1. So they're probably around about here. Okay, there we go. 24 minutes past 2. Now we start moving into position. Hopefully... Right, so they'll be around about here, probably. We don't know, for sure. Let's go into periscope depth and get ready. Yeah, just lay and wait. Almost. A little bit further. A little bit further. A little bit further, and... Okay, they're about 25 minutes away. Periscope depth. Give me the observation periscope. Everyone down, please. Everyone down. Move the people in the bow torpedo tube into their rest quarters. Please. Yep. Stern torpedo, rest quarters. Everyone just stay calm. Alright. U-boat going down. Diesel engines switching off. Engaging the electric engines.
Current depth 10.
Bring us up to a head standard.
Head standard.
Thank you, Taizo. Thank you very much, Taizo. Electric engines engaged. Continue on at periscope depth. Carry on. Give me the observation periscope. Going up. Alright, then we cruise along the surface and then see if they turn up. They might not. If they change their course, then we're going to be off. So this is approximately... we should hear them by now. So that's the hydrophone range, isn't it? We should hear them if they were here. Did they indeed divert their course? Did they slow down? There we go. Let's reduce speed and therefore reduce the engine noise so our hydrophone operator can see if he can hear them, and also spin the boat a little bit sideways because our hydrophones are mounted on the... So they've got like a cone, you see, like here and here. So we too have blind spots. No, I haven't, Neverwhere EU. Thank you, Zavin Blade. Thank you very much, Zavin. Indeed, they were moving northeast, but I suspected that they had changed their course east. Maybe I was wrong. I must have been wrong. Okay, so it's an hour has passed. They're not within the engagement zone. They're not here. They probably continue going northeast then. Right. In which case, we surface the boat and see if we can... I guess we just got to do a bit of a manual search then with the hydrophones and see if we can just get lucky. Right. Indeed. My assumptions proved incorrect. Surface the boat.
Yes, sir.
Ahead full.
New
Move
depth
this way.
0 meters. Ahead full.
See if we can find them again. Trouble is, I might power this way and they might have already turned east and I'll just miss them entirely. Okay, here we go. 10 meters, 876. Boat surfaced. Let's go. How's the weather? So it's almost 4 in the morning. Visibility's still rubbish. We'll periodically dip down and see if we can pick them up on the hydrophones again. Oh, 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 oh. Just got a frame rate dip there. That implies that maybe the game is rendering something. Like a convoy? Oh, oh.
New message received.
We received a radio message. It's from Submarine Command over to U-203, not us. Inbound, grid AK-4710, attacked convoy, have sunk one ship with damage to 2 others for 28,000 tons. You flexing motherfucker. Well done. So these are real radio messages from the Second World War, everyone. Or at least, you know, I don't know if they're the actual word-for-word messages, but they're certainly the events that happened at these times in the Second World War. So we're following it stroke by stroke. So U203, grid AK4710. Where is that? AK. So there's a convoy over here. 4710. Ah, interesting. Over here. There's a convoy over here. Maybe it's following the same route. Can't be the same convoy. Right. Let's keep moving here. So it's now 4 in the morning. Let's do a quick dip underwater.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
Hi there, Standard D. Yes,
Auf
indeed. I enjoy it.
Unterkriegszelle
Just gonna take
Ein
off this
Verbindung
room.
klar. Vorne unten 15. Hinten 10.
Okay, we're coming down 6 meters. Boat going under. How's the hunt going? Very well. So this is a continuation on a patrol that we made. Instead of going back to occupied France, we went over to a supply ship just south of Greenland. We got some more torpedoes, we rested for a bit, we got some more fuel, and then we went out back into the Atlantic to go hunting. We have since sunk 3 vessels from a convoy that we are now hunting again. So we slipped away, and now we're trying to find it. It too slipped away into the bad weather. So we're trying to pick it up on the hydrophones. Drop down to 1/3.
Ahead 1/3.
Come on, pick 'em up. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up, pick 'em up. Where do you think they are? So, oh, hello. I think we found them. Warship, moving fast. Moving away. Stand by. They're just on the edge of our hydrophone range. Maybe they did indeed continue northeast. Okay. How long does it take to be decently good at the game? A while. Yeah, I do recommend it. So I can't say anything about the later Silent Hunters beyond the fact that it seems to be generally given that Ubisoft just ruined it over time. But this one is very good. Silent Hunter 3 is very, very good. Especially with the Grey Wolves expansion. Do give it a go. Alright, so let's go... I want to get in their path, though. I don't just want to shadow them and then just get sort of chased off by some destroyer who picks me up on his hydrophones. I want to get in their path. 5 hours away. Well, at this speed. It's tricky. I don't know where they're going to turn. They should have turned already if they were following the Halifax-Liverpool thing, but they're not. They're here, look. Okay. We just gotta... just luck, really. We're just gonna have to try and eyeball it and hope that we can get them as they make their turn.
Ahead 4.
Right. Lower the observation periscope. Michael, well, I own this game from years and years ago. So this isn't something I bought recently. I've played Silent Hunter for years. Oh shit, that was stupid. I wish that button didn't exist. Sorry, I cycled between targets you can observe, but it's a bit like spoiler warning. Kind of shows you what's in the area, if you know what I mean. So we're moving at 15 knots on the surface. I'm taking a big risk here, though. By travelling on the surface, they'll see me just as quickly as I see them. And if we're just going to play cat and mouse with the fucking destroyer for ages while their convoy gets away, it'd be a pain in the arse. I need to get into the habit of saving it in case the game crashes. Hang on. Let's do it. So, Hunt 2. Okay. Keep moving. So 15 knots. have no idea where they're going to turn. It's 5 in the morning, so we attacked them at 1 in the morning, didn't we? So they're no doubt still on edge. Okay. Let's dip down to periscope depth again. So bring the U-boat down.
Auf Tauchstationen! Unterkriegszelle wird geflutet! Alle Entwicklungen sind klar!
Is it the Steam version I've got, or the old disc release? This one's on Steam. Actually thinking about that, why is that? Surely I've got the old disc version under my bed. Maybe I just bought it again for convenience.
Contact merchant, constant distance.
Hear one of the
bearing
merchants.
287, long range. Contact merchant, constant distance, bearing
Constant
291,
distance, so they still haven't
range.
turned towards us yet. Frustrating. So they're on 16 kilometers. That must be the far starboard edge of the convoy, so the right-hand side. Do I still have a disk drive on my PC? I think I do, yeah. Yeah, I do. It's the old one. I keep moving from PC to PC.
Contact warship, constant distance, bearing
Yeah,
295,
that's what I fear.
long range.
Constant distance right now, but I worry he's going to come round on me. When are you turning? When are you turning? Surely you need to turn soon. Thank you, Charrogs even, and welcome indeed. Okay, resurface the boat. I'm taking a huge risk.
Constant distance, bearing 283, long range.
Fuck. Again, I really fear that we're going to aggro the far starboard corvette or destroyer, and then we're just going to play cat and mouse with the bugger. I could try and sink him, but, you know, I tried to do that last time, and all I got was a ship's bow in my conning tower for my trouble.
Contact warship, constant distance, bearing 290, long range.
Okay. Get the officer of the watch back on station. Make sure that people are resting when they can. Shit. Does it always take too long to get some action in the game? Yeah, kind of. Authentic. It's a slow, methodical game. Thank you, Midnight. Thank you very much, Midnight. Fuck, if they turn right into me, I'm fucked. It's now almost 6 in the morning. (6:30 in the morning), June 24th, 1941. New message received from Submarine Command to us specifically. Officers only. 1941, 6th, 24th. All boats in square AK. Attack convoy. We're close to AK. Why? What happened? Something specific happened? Timeline of the Second World War. 24th. Well, there's no particularly special action underway there. Just normal convoy action. Okay. Continue on the surface, moving at 15 knots. Turn slightly inwards towards the convoy. Actually, no, it's a stupid idea. Don't do that. What I fear is that they're going to turn away entirely now, and I'm going to miss them. Once again,
Yes, sir.
go down.
Periscope depth.
Just Wikipedia, Laxky, just a timeline of the Second World War and the timeline of the Battle of the Atlantic.
Unterkriegszelle wird geflutet! Alle Entwicklungen sind klar!
Okay, submerging. There we go. We're 13 meters down. The boat's underwater. Take us down to 1/3 speed. And turn us this way so the hydrophones are facing the convoy. Good, I can. So, assume they're somewhere around here, but where? Where are you? So, maximum range of the hydrophones is probably around about that. So hopefully they haven't slipped behind me while I've been doing this. Keep the hydrophones turning. Speed up the time again. Oh, hello, hello. Maybe you did. Maybe they did just turn. Let's have a look. Did they turn east on me? Did you turn east on me? Not sure. I could just be in their path. Medium speed closing. No, I think I did it. I think I'm in their path. Here we go. What are you doing? I think they're coming. Alright. Yep, we've done it. Okay, we're in their path. Perfect. Thank you, Angry Fraggle. Thank you. Right, same deal again then. So this time it's a daylight attack. Oh, bugger. Keep us on periscope depth. We'll use the combat conning tower for the minute. Yeah, maybe give it a save. Right, so there we go. We're ready again for our next strike. Shouldn't be on one side. Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we should try and creep over here. Or maybe actually, reverse course, come back around.
Yes, sir.
Do it quickly, go.
Ahead full.
Head full, let's go. And put up the periscope so we can get visuals as they come.
Contact merchants closing. Bearing 0. Long range.
Long range. Bearing 0. Yeah, turn. Turn the U-boat, let's go, let's go. Get the fuck out of their way. Get some markers, stand by. Marker. Scribble on that map, try to roughly figure out their path. Okay. It's difficult. Are they still doing evasive action? You're a good guideline to follow. Mark you. You're roughly doing what? That? For real? Have you started turning? It's not clear. No, I think I'm actually alright. I think I'm still roughly in their path. Reduce speed a little bit. Alright. Okay, here we go. So bring the U-boat around and then go quiet. Wait here, please. Hang on.
Contact merchants closing. Bearing 9. 5.
Rig for silent
Contact
running.
Merchants closing.
Yes, sir.
Bearing 9.
Everyone
long
nice and
range.
quiet now.
Rig for silent running.
Okay, so they're coming. So for the people just tuning into the stream, our U-boat, U-48, is waiting in the path of a convoy from Halifax, Canada, bringing fuel and munitions, and basically all the material of war, to Fortress Britain in 1941. We've already attacked this convoy at around 1 in the morning. It's currently about 8:30 of that same morning. We snuck away into the cover of night, and then we moved ahead of them, using that time to reload our torpedo tubes. 3 of their vessels have already sunk to us. Let's see what else we can get, eh? No, Halifax, Canada. So Halifax being the same, well, an extremely important port in both World War One and World War Two. Notable for the Halifax explosion. I believe, sorry, this might be incorrect. Is it the largest non-nuclear explosion ever? Is that still true, or is that nonsense? Thank you, Nicolia. Thank you very much. I think so. I can't remember. It was at one point. I don't know if anything has since surpassed it. Basically, a munitions ship exploded, and it more or less leveled the town. It killed so many people. It was horrendous. Yeah, good. Sorry, largest non-nuclear man-made explosion. Yeah. Alright. So just wait here. Kill that engine and be nice and quiet. Let's see what turns up, eh? I'm not so sure, Spazzy. I'm pretty sure Halifax was still bigger. Beirut was a it was a fertilizer explosion. This was like high explosives. This was a ship packed with high explosives. It was really bad. All right. That is a big conning tower, a big periscope. We need to lower that, don't we? Speeding up the time, so it's still about half 8 in the morning. There's one of the escorts. Ooh, are they moving further north? Are we not in the right position? No, we should be alright. They're coming straight at us. Yep, we're good, we're good. What's the range on that? For the lead convoy. They're just, so 12 kilometers. So they're still a few kilometers from our visual range. Probably not, Callum. It's not the type of video for a bullshittery. Oh, Yokinai has found estimates. So, Beirut was estimated at 1.2 kilotons of TNT. Halifax was almost 3. Ooh, 2.9. Wow. Big. Okay. Still roughly in their path. There's the bulk of them. There's the lead vessel. Hunt 2 class. It's that same Hunt 2 class, the Polish one that we evaded last time. Hopefully he doesn't have his Aztec active this time as well. Alright, let's lower that. Holy shit, that's super high in the water. Lower that, lower the attack periscope closer to the waterline. Hunt 2 class 4.7. So visibility is about 5 kilometers, which is coincidentally the same maximum range of our electric torpedoes, which are mounted in tubes 1 and 4. Is that correct? No, it's now the opposite. Okay, it's the other way around now. Right, so the gas tubes are 1 and 4. 2 and 3 are the electric torpedoes. Shit, sorry. Did I say the maximum range of the gas torpedoes? Sorry. Gas torpedoes can go to 12 kilometers. The electric only 5. Is this fog? Has this fog rolled in, or? Oh no, the seas are a bit choppy than they were before. Yeah, it's pretty foggy. Haze, really. Okay. So that, yeah, that Polish warship can piss off, please. What's he doing? Yep, you can piss off. If you please, thank you. That'd be nice. Piss the fuck off. We see you. And you can fuck off. And he's coming straight towards us. No, we might be right. Nevertheless, let's maybe lower the periscope entirely. Happy birthday, Decadent. Happy birthday indeed. So the Hunt II class older destroyer, principally on Mediterranean patrol duties, in this case it's been given over to the Free Polish, who are doing their duty for their beleaguered country. Right behind them is the prize. This is what we want. Never mind destroyers, this is what we're here for. The material of war. Fuel, guns, ammunition, food. All the things necessary to keep Britain in the fight. Oh, that's a biggie, look at that. Look at that. No, not Russian. So it's the Merchant Ensign, I think it's called. So Merchant Navy, the brave men and women doing their part to make sure that Britain stays in the fight. Ready the torpedoes. Destroyer's going to go past us soon. There. Oh wait, there. There's the other one. Alright, send up the observation periscope. Hi there, Cuppy. Hello indeed, Cuppy. Okay, sorry, just a reminder. Electric in 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Electric in 1 and 3. There's the convoy. Intermediate tanker. They're within range of the electric torpedoes. I wonder if they've finished their evasive action. Starts... No, just wait patiently. Don't switch on the engine. Have they finished their evasive actions? Thank you, Silicil. Thank you very much, Silicil. They have. They're moving in a straight line again. I want to fire the electrics as close as I can, for they are slow moving. Right, I see a modern tanker, an ore carrier. That could be an intermediate tanker. Intermediate whale factory ship. There's another one. 3.8k. That's the one that nearly ran me over, isn't it? How big is the ore carrier? Lock onto it. It's 4.5 kilometers. 7.8 thousand tons there. The whale factory ship is definitely a worthy prize. 3.7k. 11,507 tons. Draft 9.7. Length 167 meters. She's almost as big as a battleship. Jesus Christ. What is it? Whale factory ship. A factory ship is a type of ship that's used to freeze and process the fishes caught from oceans. Okay. So it's not specifically for whaling? Maybe they're utilizing it for the sake of food refrigeration. Food for Fortress Britain. She can't feed herself. Prepare tubes 2 and 3 for firing. That's our target. Salvo. Magnetic. Slow speed. Give me only tubes 2 and 3. Electric. Limited spread. 10 meter draft. Stand by. Check on that. 3 kilometers. About 10 meters on the draft. That's the depth beneath the waterline. Adjust. 2 and 3. 10 meter. Give me an 11 meter. The seas are moving quite rough here. Okay, so that's 2 minutes and 38 seconds to that target. If we fire now, The angle is indeed too sharp. I should wait a few moments. Oops. Okay. So what's my follow-up target? Keep switching to the attack periscope. Stand by. My follow-up target, there's another whale factory ship over there. I hope it's not a spotlight. What is that? Is that okay? Whale factory ship, there's another one. Okay. I'll try and hit that one too at the same time if at all possible. So I've got to remember, about 10 meters, just over 10 meters on the draft. Alright. Stand by. That's my first target. Second one is over there somewhere. Just be nice and patient. Very rough seas. Almost 2.8 kilometers away. Magnetic, yep, good, good. 11 meters. It would be 2 minutes and 16 seconds to impact there. Tighten up the spread. Indeed, the angle does look bad, but it's less appropriate with a magnetic torpedo. I'm hoping if I fire gas torpedoes fast on the other one, it won't be able to evade in time. The destroyer's closing in on me. Nada, well these are the slowest torpedoes, so I'll fire them first. Shit, maybe you're right, maybe I should fire the gas torpedoes first. Get ready to fire. Wish I had a hotkey for the observation periscope. Right, 2.5. We're ready. Get ready to change targets super quick. Here we go. Right, so open up tubes 2 and 3. Torpedo tubes are opening. Magnetic, check, check, check. Slow, good, good, good. Right, stand by. Stand by.
Contact merchant closing bearing 20 long range. Contact merchant closing bearing 38 long range.
Fire. Torpedoes in the water. Target new ship. Switch over. Salvo. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 only. Give me 11 meters. Fast moving magnetic. How long? Still 2 minutes, damn it. I've got to fire immediately. Open tubes now. Open tubes. Tighten the spread. Quick. I have to fire immediately. Now. Gas torpedoes away. Right, down, down, down. Dive the boat, dive the boat.
New depth 5, 6 meters.
Down. They saw those gas. Yeah, they're going to see those. Down, 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 down. Silent running. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. New depth 5, 7 meters.
Stand by. Oh, damn it. Premature detonation. Fuck. Both torpedoes or one? Just one. A malfunction. Damn it. Goddamn magnetic torpedoes. Electric torpedo. Sole electric torpedo is moving. Limited gas trail. The other two? Holy shit.
Current depth 2, 0.
Yeah. Maybe the sea just exploded on its own. So again, I've really got to emphasize just how much explosive power one of these has. No, they're taking evasive action. Oh no! Oh no! It's a miss, isn't it? They took evasive action. They hard rudder. Damn it! What about the other two? Damn! Curse those magnetic. Oh, hang on. We might get better luck with the other ones. Tell me that's not neutral. What flag is this? Tell me that's not neutral. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah, says Carl. Thank you, Carl. It lifted up over the other one, though. I need to start using impact torpedoes more, don't I? God damn magnetic. Alright, well, we got one. They are well aware that we're here now.
Constant distance. Bearing 3. Long
We
range.
still have the aft torpedo tube. Maybe we should save it. We've only got the one, and then after that it's the reserve. So, sorry, is that true? It's in the. Oh no, we did move it from the aft reserve. Okay. We still have some teeth. Turn to face this way. Reduce speed,
Yes,
low.
sir. Current speed.
Take us
2
down
knots.
deep. Because they're, yeah, their escorts are on their way.
Yes, sir. New depth 131 meters.
And their escorts, is that one of them? Nope. That's one of them. They're on us. It's the Polish vessel that's come back. Rats with that torpedo, everyone. Oh, the other one just detonated over there. No, Russian. Acoustic torpedoes are extremely experimental. Yeah, they're not in the game. Alright then. So, we're down at 58 meters just trying to evade detection right now. So what's my call? What's my plan here? They're hunting for me. Maybe we should instead just fuck it, because they know we're here. They know roughly where we are. We're not being depth charged yet. Take us out, as crazy as this is, take us out of silent running. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Current
Get men in the bow
depth
torpedo
60.
tube and start reloading. Because they know we're here roughly. And we're down here, and we're going to be down here for a while. So we might as well get started reloading these. Sorry, what am I doing there? We haven't fired the stern torpedo. So how long would it take to reload? Okay, so we'll have teeth in 11 minutes and 38 seconds on the bow. Okay, still stay relatively deep and move into the convoy itself to make it harder for the escorts to come around and deal with us.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
Head 1/3. Looking at the time though, folks, I do need to wrap this up because the dog is staring at me. She's desperate to go for a walkies. She probably wants a poop as well. Alright, honey, I'm sorry. Am I neglecting you? But U-boats, honey! We've got to stop Britain. Those bastards won't come to the negotiating table. And we're being so reasonable. You know, come to the negotiating table and your people will stop starving. Says Germany. Come on, I mean, look, America's never going to enter the war.
70.
It's not as if their Pacific Navy is going to get attacked randomly by the Japanese in like 3 months. When is Pearl? December, sorry. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Britain, you're on your own. Come on, negotiating table. Work with us here. Plus, we don't want to be bothered with you. We've got to go deal with Russia in a bit. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, that's already started, hasn't it? 1 minute. When was Barbarossa?
Current depth 80.
Operation Barbarossa started at the start of July. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, sorry. It was earlier this month. 22nd. Yeah, so 2 days ago, Operation Barbarossa begun. So, yeah. So we've got bigger fish to fry, notably the Soviet Union. And they're not going to be a problem for us because of how badly they fared in the Winter War. They're clearly incompetent. we do. So there's the convoy just above us. Is it going to sink, do you reckon? It's got quite a bit of flooding. Let's have a look. Well, we hit underneath it, didn't we?
Current depth 100.
Right. So right now, that destroyer almost certainly knows exactly where we are. Where is it? There it is. It's coming. Yeah, it's coming in on us. You see, it knows where we are because we come out of silent running. It's going to try and depth charge us. All right. In fact, don't go north then. Don't go towards it. Head straight towards the convoy. And do it
Yes,
fast.
sir. Ahead full.
Head full. Take us down to 140
New
meters.
depth 141 meters.
So we're just playing cat and mouse right now, letting our guys reload the torpedo
Current depth,
tubes.
Torpedo miss, sir. 10.
I'm aware of that, thank you. This is our current position where the camera is. Here comes the destroyer. I'm turning to basically drive, make it difficult for them to actually depth charge us because we're milling around with the convoy.
Current depth 12.
Is it reasonable to torpedo a destroyer? In this game, yes, you can get away with it, just based on how, the AI can be a bit predictable sometimes.
Current depth 130.
In real life, no, that's crazy. Firing a torpedo at a destroyer will miss when the torpedo has the when the destroyer has the audacity to just turn slightly, which they can do because they're extremely nimble vessels. They're built to hunt torpedo boats. So you're never going to hit it with a torpedo, not a dumbfire weapon. And all you're really doing is highlighting your exact position for the destroyer to come over and destroy you. Right, so we're directly underneath this tanker. Tell that to all the destroyers torpedoed during the war. Yeah. Yeah. If you're wasting your torpedoes, your extremely valuable torpedoes against destroyers, then, you're wasting your valuable torpedoes against destroyers. You've got a handful of them, taken from Germany, and they're expensive. You're not going to win the war that way. Surprise! They didn't win the war. Okay. He's waiting. If you destroy the destroyers, can't you just deck gun the rest of the fleet? Perhaps in the early war you could. Okay, he's coming for us now. However, late war, well, beyond 1940s, guns. No guns? For real? Oh, surprising. Guns. More guns. Guns! Everybody's got guns. Where are we? This is our current position. Is the destroyer trying to get us? Probably. Oh, we've gone around in a circle. What are we doing? A little tiny boat. Coal, maybe? Blueberries? Yep, it's the strategic blueberry delivery. Iron ore? Nah, I'm pretty sure there's blueberries. Also, if it were iron ore, wouldn't it be rusty coloured? No? Oxidized? Right. So how are we doing, boys? Let's have a look. So the next torpedo, so under 5 minutes until we have that one ready. So what do we actually have? Sorry, that's, I presume, gas? I can't tell. Also, what happened to the ship that we torpedoed? Please tell me it's... Yeah, that's what we want to see. Oh, come on. Sink, you little bugger. You're looking low in that water. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you very much, Taylor.
sir.
Hello? For real? Oh, they're trying to get us. They're indeed trying to get us. Take a hard turn this way. Give me the observation periscope. Up, up. So 0, that's forward. Looking up. I can't see the charges. We're okay. Yes, indeed. I believe the destroyer hunting us is a Hunt 2 class, an older type of destroyer. It's been given to the free. Oh no, wait. Sorry, that's a Royal Navy. Is that a Flower Corvette? Where's the Polish one? They were here a minute ago. Oh, there they are. Yes. So the free Poles over here. What exploded? I'm pretty sure that was a depth charge. Come on, we want this one to go down. We've caused chaos in the convoy though, look. They're going all over the shop. Look, they're like, fucking hell. Uh-oh. Yikes. Big.
Depth charges in the water, sir.
Where? Where? In our path? Yep. Evasive action.
3 degrees to port.
Hard rudder. Head flank. Now we should do silent running. Let's just get some torpedoes. Yeah. They're getting us now, aren't they? Hello, depth charge. Alright. Way too shallow. Way too shallow. Reduce speed.
Current speed 1 knots.
Rudder midship.
2 degrees to port.
Keep it 3 knots.
Current speed 2 knots.
Very good. Indeed, the hedgehog has not yet been invented. We're okay. They're still using their depth charges. Oh, yes! Carl said yay! We got a kill? Yeah! Beautiful. So 1 magnetic torpedo. Just the 1, everyone. That's what happens when you break the spine of the ship. That's why navies were obsessed with these things. Beautiful. Nope, it's confirmed enemy. It's a kill. Okay. Hi there, Tom. ZF Tom is in the chat, everyone. Thank you, Top Kek Yoin. Or Yoin. Thank you. Attacking the Dutch? What the fuck is wrong with me? Well, you know, they were travelling in an enemy convoy carrying vast quantities of blueberries to Great Britain. What do you want me to do? We have to take Britain out of the war, Tom. They're a menace. Absolute menace. And their food is horrible. God. Have you seen their women? Ugh. Right. And the weather, and the complaining, and their live streamers, it's all terrible. Hey. Yep, the teeth. Okay. Oh. Is the rear actually gonna... Is it gonna bob like a cork? Oh, big vessel. Holy shit. 11,508 tons, everyone. That's a massive vessel.
2-1 ready, sir.
Nice. Oh, look at it. Yeah, it's really... So any compartments with air in them are going to explode on their way down to the crushing depths. Not not sure exactly how deep, but several kilometers, where it was going to plough down onto the abyssal plain and dig a trench. May those brave men and women rest in peace. Horrible way to die. Okay. Right. So I'll probably leave it there for this evening, for the moment, if that's all right, folks. I do need to walk the dog. I'm sorry, honey. She's been staring at me for ages now. The dog is desperate to go outside. I'm neglecting her. So I'm gonna go walk the dog, and where am I gonna go? I'll probably just do a quick lap and then go back. Yeah, so I'm gonna go walk the dog and give her some lovies, and then yeah. Right. So that was a bit of Silent Hunter 3. I do recommend it, frankly, specifically Silent Hunter 3. If you can pick it up and install the Grey Wolves expansion. I wouldn't bother with the later Silent Hunters. I hear they're quite rubbish. But forgive me, I haven't really tried them personally. Alright, gotta give it a save. So that's not bad. That's four big ships, isn't it? That's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good indeed. Hang on. Okay. So, let's quit out of there. You alright, honey? Yeah, we're going. I know. She's upset. She's not happy with me at all. Alright, so before I go then, folks, please know that I'm working on Divinity Original Sin Bullshittery Part 2. It's the end of the 3rd week of work on that front, and I've managed to finish the video. So I've gotten to the end of it with the text, with the animation and keyframing and that sort of thing. It does, however, require quite a bit of polish. So that's the task next week. Monday to Friday, I've got to get the thing polished and get it into a position where I can release it, really. So if you're a patron or a Twitch sub, I'll get it to you first, ahead of everyone else. So if you are a Twitch sub, I can't send the emails that I used to send anymore. Twitch has taken away that feature, which is very annoying. There's a Discord group below that replaces it. So if you're a Twitch subscriber, feel free to join that, and I'll get you updates and the video as soon as I can, with my sincere thanks. Thank you very much. Right, thank you Toxie and Top Kek and Hans Rose and Taylor and Das, Hatchinshin and Eternal Elysian and Frasier. Thank you very much, all of you. Right, let me just have a quick look and see who's doing what amongst my clanmates and friends. Hang on. Thank you, Clueless Mangu. Thank you very much, Clueless. ZF Clan. So Sai's on. What's he doing? Door Kickers 2. Don't know what that is. SWAT Knight is on, doing Genshin Impact, and Joink is on. He's assembling a television, I think. Okay. Who else is on? Dinklebean is on. Alistair is on. Okay, in which case, I'll hand you over to Sai then. He doesn't stream that often these days. I'll leave you in his company. I have no idea what this is. He'll explain, I'm sure. Right, hang on. Fuck. Where's my own stream? Here it is. Right. There we go. There's Sai. Right, so thank you again, everyone. Have a lovely evening. Hope to see you again soon. This is ZF Cyanide.